Yo, 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 what's up, Red Eye? What's going on with you, my guy? Ooh. What do you do? So that's gardener type work, transplanting.
Yeah,
Okay.
right now, right at the moment. Yeah,
Okay, okay.
yeah. I'm one
Or
of
are
them
you
NorCal farmers. No,
okay, okay. Or I was gonna say, are you a doctor doing a whole bunch of transplants today?
right?
Right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Totally. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Uh,
I know. I seen
yeah.
the
Well,
call up. I was like, oh shoot, it's the wake and bake. Maybe I can catch one this time.
yeah. So they'll start strolling in here about 11 or so. You know how the calls go. So get it up early so everybody can just kick back. We could kick back, vibe for a minute. Talk whatever.
For sure, for sure. I'll be in and out. So like, if I'm not talking or nothing, I'm just working.
It's all good. We know the vibes and we know people is tuning in at work. And we appreciate y'all tuning in at work. You feel me?
Heck
Lets us
yeah.
know that we got something going here. We're doing something right. So yeah. If people are willing to spend their work day with us, obviously it
Yeah, I
helps
guess it just
them.
depends on what you're doing at work.
Yeah, if you're allowed to, right? It helps the time pass by. So we're grateful for that. For
I'm just taking
sure.
a quick little break. That's why I decided to jump on in.
And that's what's up. So you're a farmer. I know
Yeah, I help out here.
that's got to be some hard work, huh?
Yeah, fucking it really grinds here in the summertime. Carrying like
Uh,
fucking 4 pots in each hand and shit. Depends on the size, the gallon size though. They get heavier.
I bet. Like, fuck, I could only imagine what
I call it eagle claw.
not the eagle claw.
But then there's fools up here that they're called vice grip and shit. They're like they toss like shingles, packs of shingles on roofs and shit. Like, you serious? You're fucking throwing that shit up there?
Oh yeah, the roofers and shit. Yeah, they don't give a fuck, but they know what they doing, so they make it happen.
I guess if the roof's low enough, you can throw it up there.
Yeah, they be tripping. Like, I'm a construction worker, so I've seen like that. For me, the iron workers, like that's something. Like I couldn't be walking on beams like that.
Right, right. I helped out on a few roofs before and shit, but fucking yeah, like tearing the shingles off the roof. I was mobbing so quick. They're like, "Man, we're gonna call you Tornado Man." No, it was funny.
Yeah, that's some off the wall shit.
Yeah, I don't think I could handle that asphalt though.
And that shit stinks. That shit
Right,
stinks.
right. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Anything with acid, it stinks.
Yeah. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. We got JN in the house. Okay, okay. They letting us put stuff at the top of this fucking jumbotron now. Remember last night when I was talking shit about that? So now I guess they
Yeah,
fixed it.
yeah.
They updated it.
Is that the real name for it, or is that slang?
Oh, you just got zapped real hard. Or was that my end? Try it again, Red Eye.
Is that the Tuco slang, or is that what Twitter calls it?
Oh, the jumbotron. That's me.
Heck
That's
yeah,
what.
I love making
That's
up words.
me too, man. Me too. Hey, I used to make up words so bad. Wait, hold on. Let me take a bite of that real quick. Um, I used to make up words so bad that like at one point in time in my life, it was when I was younger and hanging out in the hip hop scene with my homies, and we would be hella high and drunk. And I started just using the word phalanges, right? But I know I didn't make that word up. I know that that's a real word. But because I was throwing it around so much and just like doing it, like I was like, shut up, you're a fucking phalange or some shit, right? Like, just doing that type of shit. And when we would get faded and be at the hip hop spots, they would hype me up to try and freestyle, and I would like throw phalanges in there and shit. This motherfucker said he went to work and said something to one of his coworkers, like, you're a fucking phalange or something. And he said his coworker said, did you just call me like fingers and toes? And he was like, what? He was like, no, my friend made that word up. And then they had a debate over it. And he told me about it. I was like, bro, I never said I made that word up. I said I just liked the word and I started just throwing it around. But yeah.
Yeah, there'll be some crazy words thrown around in the workplace.
Uh-huh. He was like, you're a fucking phalange. I was like, wow, that's crazy. That's funny though. What up, OC? What up, JN?
What up? What up?
What up?
What's
What up?
up?
What's going down in South Africa, my guy? How's the safari?
The safari is cool all the time, you know. All
Yeah, the weather's good. Y'all chilling. I think Kamikaze has been having he's been for the past couple of days he was having problems with power outages.
yeah, yeah, man. There's been some problem with some power outages and stuff like that. Well, I mean, it's been a norm for the past like 8 years, so it's kind of like uh, been very bad on that regard. But otherwise, life been life. We good, you know.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
That's what's up. Good to hear. Good to hear. You know,
yeah.
we fuck with you the long way, all the way of South Africa.
You know,
Oh, Surrender, Lion King. No, I was playing. Oh,
yeah,
JN knows
man.
I
The time,
love him.
the nerves are raking, man.
Huh?
My nerves are raking, man, for the show coming up. You know. It's like,
Oh, for the giveaway show, yeah, I'm like preparing. I've been preparing, but I'm really like dialing it in. I'm getting all the
it's the
trivia questions
off,
in
man.
order and everything.
Man, there's a fucking wave coming.
It's gonna be our bros wave. You feel me? It's gonna be that tsunami wave. You know, that triangular trap
Oh,
tsunami. Whoa, whoa,
yeah,
whoa. There he goes right there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What up,
yeah,
boy? What up with the
yeah,
What's
guy?
good?
yeah.
Shit. What's going on, Lemmy?
Shit, cooling, man.
What's up, brother?
Where's
What's good? What's good, my boy? You good, Mr. J?
Oh, he be having that reception problem. JN, did you hear him? He said, what's good? He talking to
He
you.
probably phased out.
Hmm.
yeah? What's up? What's up, lady, my man? What's up? What's going on?
Not much, man. Chilling, man. We about to get on the way with
Man,
this show.
what you guys are doing in the metaverse, man. You know, I just want to say I appreciate you guys for the effort that you're putting. And it's been amazing and keeping us entertained, man. We appreciate it big time. You know.
For sure, man. For
Um,
sure.
yeah, and you guys are building a nice algorithm of some sort there. I'm seeing it forming.
Mm.
A generational wealth, kind of like an algorithm, kind of like a physical proof of work, setting it up, and then now just switching it on, and then step in. It's amazing. We're looking, and we're loving it.
For sure, man. I appreciate your support. I appreciate your you know, you opening up and letting us know how we doing, man. It really means a lot. People
Yeah,
it's little things like this that that count, that keep people like me going. So I appreciate that for real.
Yeah,
Yep,
I'm glad. I'm glad I can make some contribution. I'm glad I can, uh, um, uh, uh, be able to do what I'm doing, into supporting you, all of you, everyone, on the space, fan vibes, everyone,
Yeah, man.
So
You
I
been
love you
around.
guys.
You been around from the beginning, bro. So you been seeing it
Yeah,
from the jump, man. How's your son doing, man? Is your son good?
yeah, my son has been good, man. Like with some catching up, some flus, kind of like stuff, and not going to school for a couple of days, but he's all right. He's doing it. He's doing his stuff. So
All right,
um,
cool.
yeah,
I hope he gets better, man. I hope he feels better.
yeah, he hasn't been to cricket for like 4 weeks. 4 weeks now.
Oh
I think he
wow.
missed 3 cricket matches. I think.
Okay, cool.
Yep, JN, thank you for that. Our brother, like Lemmy said, you have been here from the jump. You've seen all the transitions that we've rode through, right? The waves we've fought against, right? And
Yeah,
you know, we found our own lane and we found our recipe and our formula, and all we're doing is just, we're keeping the recipe and the formula the same, and we just, adding more content to it and just expanding. And to know
yeah,
that here you and the people who support us and what it is that we're doing and how we're doing it, like Lemmy said, those little things mean a lot, and it does keep us going and want to bring more to it,
yeah,
want us. It makes us want to try to bring more entertainment for the educational sector in a different type of way. Like how can we make it more fun for everybody to want to be more involved, to want to learn about crypto, hear about crypto, talk about crypto, all of that. So yeah, it does mean a lot just to know
yeah,
that what we're doing
yeah,
is working.
yeah. It's amazing. It's amazing in a silky, slowly, concentrated manner, and I'm just like afraid that when it booms, man, it's just gonna be the beauty that none has ever been seen before.
Man,
And I'm
it's gonna be it's I can
yeah,
only imagine, right? Because it's already fast paced for us, right? Like me and Lemmy, we were talking yesterday. Like we have some stuff that we still we started it, but we haven't finished it because we just keep going and going and going. So
yeah,
I haven't forgot, bro. I'm still gonna get on that. But yeah, we just keep we just keep adding and we just keep going. We try to stay ready so we don't have to get ready. You know what I mean? Like we try to stay on top and ahead of everything. And
saying that above all, I remember Tuko sometimes saying, "I'm not fucking with the computer," kind of like gaming system. And I
yeah.
see her chilling in a Zeb craft. All of a sudden, in the metaverse, I said, "What the heck?"
Well,
But
I'm gonna go where the people are, right? Like I didn't want to just like be in there. And you are right. I did say that, and I
a
was
lot.
very stern about that. Like I ain't tapping in, but for damn sure, what I ain't doing is I'm not putting on them Oculus. Like you ain't tapping into my neural thing. Or what you ain't about to plug into my brain wave. No, none of that. Right? Like you already got me
Yeah,
tuned in on a computer screen, so that's and a phone screen. That's good enough. Like
yeah,
I'm not about to put them glasses on.
yeah,
Yeah, I be pacing already, right?
yeah,
While I be doing these cookouts and all these space calls and talking, when I really get into a conversation, I start pacing in circles around my house, right? So I can only imagine. I done been in the hospital 5 times with some fucking Oculus glasses on. You know what I mean? Fucking walking around in circles, bumping into shit. But
Yeah.
yeah, but we see that's where the metaverse is. It's gonna bring value, and it's how you utilize it,
Man,
right? Like
man,
we're not just gonna be in there just to be fucking around. We're gonna be in there to handle our business and make sure people have a good time, and then we're gonna
business
have.
101.
Yeah, we're gonna be in and we're gonna be out. We're gonna
And
come,
yeah,
fuck
and
shit
have,
up.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
we're gonna do what we do. We're gonna come, fuck shit up, and then we're gonna leave. Our job is done, and we've created a space for y'all to have fun without us in there. And we'll make, our appearance and we'll
Man,
bring the
the
fun.
possibilities are endless to call. I'm telling you,
Exactly.
having FM webs on a metaverse with our little avatars there, doing what we do, you know, having some
Exactly.
NFT drinks. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's
One day is
that's
one
the
day. I
plan.
mean, those are the possibilities. Anyone can do it, but the
Exactly, right?
legendaries are those who are implementing it.
There it is there. Like anybody can talk that talk, but can you walk that walk? You know what I'm saying? Don't talk about it, be about it.
Exactly.
I can show
Exactly.
you. I can show you better than I can tell you. You know what I'm saying? So that's
Yeah.
what it's all about. And that's why we don't like to discuss things. Me, Lemmy, and Kamikaze, we don't like to discuss publicly. Oh, we are thinking about doing this, or we want to do that, and yeah, this is coming soon. It's like no, we
You'll
gon'
only
we
do that if you want to scam people. Only that
yeah,
is a scammer's tricks. You know what I'm saying? That is
yeah, no,
number one. That is number one trick of a scammer. Scammer will
yeah,
come with those kind of tricks. We know this kind.
yeah,
So
we
when
we
are you one of them scammers? So I like the way you done it, putting it to the metaverse though.
Yeah. Oh
I see
yeah. It's
it.
it's it's coming. It's coming. It's getting
I
dialed
see it.
in. It's getting
We
tightened up. We're all figuring out how to work it in there and how it's gonna be presented in there. But it's coming. We're working every day. We get behind the scenes, off the air, and we're open to all of you guys, right? We listen,
the, the
we
certain
engage with you guys, and then we
yeah,
get behind the scenes and we discuss what can we do off of what we heard, or their suggestions, or their concerns, and then we implement it, right? And then we execute, and then we don't tell, like I said, we don't tell nobody what we're working on. We just we huddle by ourselves, and then we bring it.
yeah,
It's like boom, here y'all go.
yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Understand. Boom.
Right? Boom, here y'all
Hashtag
go.
boom. To see them in their own faces. What the fuck?
Right? Yeah. See, and that's like people like you coming in, like hearing the excitement in y'all voice. Just it makes us want keep one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What up, Kamikaze? I see you, bro. You good?
Hey, what's good? What's good? What's good?
Shit,
How you doing?
we just vibing, chit chatting. JN just was giving us feedback on, how far we've come, and how he's appreciating watching the journey, and you know, what we're bringing to the table, like as far as everything that we're doing, the music, the calls, everything. So that's what we were just talking about. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It's Killa Killa Stride.
Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up, Mr. J?
There we go. There we go. We got the sound effects guy in the house. There we go. There we go. People be moving a little slow. So we're gonna chill and still vibe for a little bit, let everybody a little bit of time to catch up. If y'all haven't already, retweet this room out. Let everybody know that we up in here. We catching the vibes right now. That the fellas have arrived and we are ready to go in a couple minutes here. But until then,
What happened to the trumble drop?
what happened?
The trumbles are on. The trumbles are on. The trumbles are on. The trumbles are on. Yeah.
So until then, let's catch this little vibe. Kamikaze request we play this in the beginning, and while we just kind of kicking back, chilling. So I'm gonna go on ahead and run this track for y'all. Let me cue it up. Here we go. There we go. Let's go.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the most villainous show. The most sinister DJ in the world, DJ Kamikaze. And today we're about to end the show a bit early because, it's a special day for all them nature lovers, to all them stoners, tree huggers. It's 420, it's Earth Day, so we decided we should do less talking and just have a lot more tunes. So I curated a mix for you guys, and I hope you enjoy it. Just get your rollies, get your lighter, just turn the volume up and enjoy all the soothing tones. This is your boy, Kamikaze, on Venom Gang Radio, Triple One. Please enter your day. Select action. Select music.
That boy is fire.
Select difficulty. Villain Gang. Okay, let's start. First thing. I got that two-step in my walk. You can tell I'm high by the way a nigga talk. Yeah, I got that two-step in my walk. You can tell a nigga high by the way he talk. Yeah, I got that two-step in my walk. You can tell I'm high by the way a nigga talk. Yeah, I got that two-step in my walk. You can tell a nigga high by the way he talk. Yeah, I two-step to the left, two-step to the right. Got a joint in my mouth and my pants really tight. I'm really high, you can't reach my height. And I still got some drip even though my mouth is dry. I'm really high, you can't reach my height. I'm really high, you can't reach my height. I still got some drip even though my mouth is dry. Every bitch knows that a nigga's fly, and all these niggas ask who is that guy. But I don't even know, cause the niggas really high off that drone. I got that two-step in my walk. 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 You can tell I'm high by the way a nigga talk. Yeah, I got that two-step in my walk. You can tell a nigga high by the way he talk. Yeah, I got that two-step in my walk. You can tell I'm high by the way a nigga talk. Yeah.
All right. I see that's a whole DJ mix. So those are the vibes we kicking it with. Starting out with today because we know yesterday was the smokers holiday. You feel me? So I see Kamikaze's having some internet issues, so he'll be back. But what's good with the bro Lemmy, man? What's going on with you, my guy? You good? You good?
Yes, sir. I'm cooler, man. I kind of had a busy morning. I've been washing the car, cleaning up and shit, but listening to music, just cooler, man. I had a day off yesterday. I was recording some new music, so looking forward to getting that out. Trying to get that out soon and work. And me and Kamikaze, we've been cooking up. We got some more heat for y'all later on today.
Oh yeah. I heard the track for the day. I was like, ooh, look at them boys. You feel me? Look at them boys go.
We them boys.
Yeah, you feel me? You feel me? I know OC's at. He sent me a track, an exclusive to play. While we kicking it in the vibes and vibing out. So we will get to that as well. But yeah, so I know Kamikaze, we had a topic to kick off to start with today, but he's not even in here right now because of his connection problems. So we just gonna chit chat and bullshit. You know, I want to tell you and Kamikaze. I told him when we were in Second Life vibing, but y'all came through with that, man. That Too Cold Coin track. Hoo wee! Oh my
Right.
God, that is straight fire, bro. Straight fire. Y'all really came through with that. That shit is smoking hot. I love it. You know, as the people catch a vibe to it, I'm pretty sure they're gonna be hype about it. Like, yeah, my coin too cold. If you know, you know. First fan token on the XRPL. Whoa. You feel me? Yeah, y'all came through
Yeah,
and
you
killed
already
that.
know.
Yeah, for sure. Doing what you does always. Greatly appreciate that. Um.
You already
Oh
know.
yeah.
It's just it's what we do.
That's what you do when you
Yeah.
do what you does. How you do what you do.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So, well, while we wait for Kamikaze to get up in here, let's talk.
Right now,
Okay, go ahead. Go. Oh, there he goes.
no, right now the crypto game is like the rap game, man. It's wide open, man. You don't know what the fuck gonna happen. It's like the crypto game shit be happening so fast. It's like you feel like you've been through an eternity of things, but it's been only a few months. Can you believe we only been knowing each other for 4 months? We only been in this shit for like 4 months or 5 months.
For no, well, November. So November. Yeah, it's like
November,
five.
December.
It's like five, 6. Yeah, five. Like yeah, and we've accomplished a lot. It may not look like it, but the communication that me and you have, and how much we've done behind the scenes and everything. Like yeah, we've done a lot, and it is crazy to when you think about it that it's only been that short amount of time and with the things that we've accomplished, right? As a dynamic duo, right? And now we got Kamikaze So now we're, a forceful trio now, right? Like you said, the
Mhm.
it's your manifestation of triangular trap tsunami that you set out years ago on a solo journey is like come true, and we're all trapping to your triangular trap tsunami in our own way, right? I'm not a rapper. I'm more of a networker. I'm more of, the host, the voice, like that's gonna make sure the music gets put out, and try to push it as hard as I can to the people, and draw their attention to it. You are the lyrical genius behind it. You know what I'm saying? You come through with your lyrics, and put it all together, and then you brought Kamikaze into the mix, and he's a producer as well as artist, and then he's adding even more value with being the creator of Sonar Muse. So there's a place for all the music to go. Like, this is your manifestation coming to fruition right before your eyes. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just glad to be a part of it.
Right, for real. For real. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was definitely the shit came to me, honestly. It came to me. I wasn't looking to be a full-fledged crypto XRPL artist. That was not the goal. The shit came to me, and I had to, take the opportunity full-fledged. But I'm just blessed to have met you guys. I felt like, like we said, we've been in this shit for like 5 months. It felt like we've been in this shit for like 5 years. We've been, the amount of communication me and you have had, things that me and Kamikaze have done. A lot of people don't even get to make that amount of songs in 5 years. You know what I'm saying? So you got some one hit wonders, motherfuckers that only made one track. I mean, and that been lasting for 5 years up to date and longer. So we working, man. We working. We ain't stopping no time soon. We putting in the work.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And while we're talking about that journey, right? Let's talk about your triangular trap journey, right? So
Mhm.
we know that you've been in the music game for a while, right? And now, when did triangular trap tsunami start? Like, did it start as soon as you started doing music? Like, when did you come up with triangular trap tsunami and your record label and the name for your company?
All right, well, it wasn't. I just came up with Triangular Trap Tsunami. Like when I started rapping, when I started taking like my music craft seriously in 2010. My nickname is Lemmy, of course. So my real name is Lamar. My nickname is Lemmy. My mom been calling me Lemmy ever since I was a child. But in 2010, I had a clothing line as well, and I merged the two together. So the Lemmy is an acronym for Live, Earn, Manifest, and Invest. We all live, we all earn, we all manifest, and we all invest. So these are things that, like, when I rap and when I wear my clothes, those are the themes that my clothing line and my rhymes embody: living, earning, manifesting, and investing. We all do that shit whatever type of way. Like, you could live a certain way, you earn a certain way, you manifest a certain way, and we all invest a certain way, whether we like that shit or we don't. So, I try to identify with my audience with my name and my brand. The Triangular Trap Tsunami came into fruition. When I met my wife. It came full fledged when I met my wife, because my family is from the islands, Jamaica. I was born in New York, but I was raised in Atlanta. But my wife is from Africa. My wife is Ghanaian. So when I met her, um, she got brothers that do music as well, and the Afrobeat was coming along. I was kind of already into the Afrobeat already before I met her and shit like that. But when I met her, it just came. It just like I was like, oh shit! Like I started linking with her brothers, and I did music on the Afro beats, and I'm like, oh shit! I got like I got Afro beat music, I got Jamaican music, and I got rap music now. So I'm not just a rapper; I'm an artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this is like a triangular. It's like a triangular trade, but it ain't the slave trade. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm from Atlanta, where trap music originated. We trap, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got the trap sound, triangular trap tsunami, and then my favorite rapper is Max B. He always talked about the wave. Whenever you hear wave, he was the first nigga to say that shit. So he was really the first nigga he's the first reason that I started rapping, because he went to jail in 2010. So I was like, man, who the fuck am I gonna listen to? Like, I was like depressed when he went to jail. I was like, damn, because I was listening to him for like for since he came out. I was like addicted to his music. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was addicted to music, but he had a different sound, and he was from New York. And you know, anybody from New York, like Jakes, if Jakes was in here, they'll attest. Like, New York hasn't really had the sound that people are accustomed to. They've been falling off. So he was like an artist, in my opinion, who was bringing New York back with his original sound. He wasn't trying to be sounding like he was from down south or do no West Coast. He was sticking to New York, but he had an unorthodox sound, and he had the wave. He called that shit the wave. That's why everybody be using the word wave, because of Max B. So I had to say, I said triangular, trap, tsunami. Those are things that like identify with me. I like to use shit that identifies with me. I like to be original with my shit, even though the shit with the tsunami thing was inspired by artists. That's where that shit came from. So now I'm like full-fledged with my triangular trap tsunami, because I'm meeting people from all over the world, and this shit is just like evolving before my eyes, and people are resonating with what I'm saying. So we not trading slaves. We trading our brands. We trading crypto. We trading music. Like, this shit. I'm talking to Kamikaze, somebody from South Africa, Mr. J. I'm talking to Tuco from California. I'm talking with people all over America. I'm dealing with motherfuckers in Africa, Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? Australia. That's triangular trapping in itself. The shit is manifesting. It's me manifesting using one of my words. I've earned this, so it's like my whole shit is coming together. So that's a good question. I appreciate you asking that question.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. You know, I like to tap in and know about things. So, you know, and I'm glad that you shared that story and where it comes from, right? Because, like I said, you've put this in fruition and in action, you know, years ahead of time, right? Because we just all started dealing with each other because of crypto, and you know, like you said, it's a triangular trap, right? There's three of us here, and we all bring different aspects to this triangle, right? Um, and we're all equal, right? In order for a triangle, like shit, what is that triangle? Is it the fuck
You
the
got isosceles, you got equilateral, and you got
yeah?
isosceles is yeah,
So the equal triangle, right?
yeah.
That's the triangle that we represent, right? Because nobody is not out of the three of us, none of us are above each other, right? We all carry our own weight, and we're all doing as equally important things, right? But to today, y'all are at the top, right? Because this is what Wake and Bake Vibes is about, right? Talking about music and how music is into crypto and all of that, right? So this is y'all lane. So y'all are at the top of the triangle today, right? Tomorrow is the Fish Fry Friday giveaway, right? And I'm at the top. We'll turn the triangle, and I'm at the top of the triangle for that day. But that triangle wouldn't be complete because the content within there, it's music from you guys, right? So it's, you know, we represent that equal triangle, because no matter what we're doing, we're turning it. And yeah, somebody may be up top and the two of us are the base, but we're all equal in this, and the triangle is
Facts.
just going to keep rotating. You know, somebody's going to take the lead, we going to follow, somebody else is going to take the lead the next play, and then we follow. And it's just, you know, it's we all know we're equal, and we all know we're bringing something different but equally valuable to the table. And you know, like, you're thankful, I'm thankful as well, right? Because it's very hard to find people to work with. I can only imagine in the music industry, right? But just in general in life, when we're all trying to build something and do something, and with there to be no jealousy, no envy, no, oh well, you know, you two have did like tracks for this week, and I haven't hopped. Why didn't you guys put me on that track? Like, I want to be on it. Like, it's like, nah, y'all throw me the loop when y'all want me on it, and I handle the assignment when you send it to me. You feel me? So it's people don't understand that. Like, when you have a team and the formula, as they say, the old quote, when a recipe and the formula is working, why fuck it up, right? If it's been rolling smoothly and things start expanding and whatnot, yes, more responsibility comes and all of this type of shit, whatever. But why start throwing in shit that wasn't there before, right? Before you even got with Kamikaze, I wasn't on every single track that you put out, right? Yes, I was. You threw me the lob and told me you wanted me on a lot of them, but I don't need to be on every single one of them. So it's like why would I start doing that now? Like, oh, you guys did this track without me. Like, I want to get on it, and then you guys will start having conversation like, damn, Too Cold is like hella pushing to be on the track. Then it makes y'all to start feeling a certain way about me and what I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? It just creates that shit, and it's just like, I don't understand why people don't understand when you got a team and things are working, just let the things flow organically as they should, and everything's going to fall into place when it's your time to be added more value to the certain play that's at hand. Your team is going to throw you that lob and tell you they want you here, and now it's your time to be positioned here. But people don't understand that. They want to be the center of attention. They want it all. They want to be a part of everything that, you know what I'm saying? Like, if Kamikaze and fucking Lemmy came out with a clothing line, like, what, it's like, you got motherfuckers that's like, oh, am I gonna get a cut of that? Like, what that got to do with me? That's your shit. Like, you did that. You brought it to the table. You my people. You brought it. Okay, I'm gonna help you push it. It ain't gonna be no hate, no jealousy towards it. Like, oh damn, okay, so you did that, and am I gonna get a cut? Like, cause I'm gonna help you promo it and shit. Like, what? Like, come on, bro. Like, help promo the shit, and then when the shit gets to that point where free shit can be given away, you don't think you're gonna be first on the list? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand that mindset that people have when they're trying to help a friend or a business or, start a business together, like things that are in the mud and in the dirt, how everybody wants free, free, free and expects this business to be successful. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to make the money first and then you can start giving shit away, but you have to, like, you can't shortchange yourself first. Like, if the hoodie is $30, the hoodie is $30. Like, don't fucking come to me and ask me, can I get it for 15? Like, how the fuck am I supposed to be successful, or are you supposed to be successful if you're just starting and you're not making no money and you keep cutting losses because everybody keeps asking for a fucking deal? Like, I don't understand that.
Nigga be wearing a whole Gucci suit, coming in your shit asking you for half off. I'm like, did you pay? Did you ask Gucci to go half off if it's real? If your Gucci is real, did you ask them for it to be?
That's, yeah. I be telling people that too. Like, they don't understand that mindset. I'd be like, there's no way you walked into Nike, Foot Locker, Macy's, or anywhere and asked them, could you get a discount, right? Because you shop here all the time, because you're a loyal customer. That you don't, and there's no sale going on right now, but you walk to the counter with this full fucking price tag thing, and then you're like, okay, now that I'm here, you guys see me here every month. Like, I'm a loyal customer. You gonna throw me this lob and like give me 5, 10, 15% off, even though there's no sale? Like, get the fuck out of here. Like,
But
what? Yeah, what's up, OC? I see you there, bro.
I'm just taking lunch. Just had to jump in here real quick, But yeah, man, saying that's part of the problem of independent artists. Like, at least for me, when I work with other artists or they come to the studio to record and shit, I used to charge $10 an hour just to get started and shit, and I kept it like that for a minute, and then I forgot what I was doing. I was doing research and I was just watching YouTube, watching articles. And one of the things I had to learn was, to respect yourself as a businessman or woman and respect your skill and not undervaluing your own, your own skill, because at the end of the day you are trying to grow. And if you are trying to grow, then you do need to be able to, unfortunately, charge what it is you need to charge in order to be able to grow. Otherwise, it's just extremely difficult, because at the end of the day, we need, to generate some form of, I guess, income to be able to reinvest that into our art, into our passion, into our music. Yeah, I totally agree with you.
Yep. Kamikaze, you want to get in on this?
Yeah, I also agree with what you were saying. Yeah, you do need to start at some point in your career. You gotta start, like, taking it seriously and start charging more, because your time with that experience you get through, going through the process. You get experience, so you need to make money off that. If so we all have to make ends meet, and if we don't, like, monetize our talents, then, like, we're we're never gonna like live a free life, or the life that we want in the end. So yeah, I don't feel like, yeah, starting to charge or bump up the price at some point is bad, or even charging at anything. Yeah, you have to, at some point. You gotta make, like OC said, you gotta think of yourself as a business as well. Like, you more than just just a customer, or just like a number. You actually can produce anything. You're a brand. More than a business, you're a brand too. And yeah, it's everything when you actually know how to monetize your talents and think of yourself as a brand. I do see that as a good thing.
Yeah, right. Like, perfect example last night, right? Excuse me. Perfect, exactly what you're talking about, Kamikaze, right? Being a brand, and if you're putting in the work, at some point you have to realize that, and start making a living off of it. Perfect example. I got a DM out the blue from somebody who is a part of a project. Okay, at one point when the cookouts first started, they were coming around and hanging out, in the chats. Like, I used to have the chats up all throughout the week, 7 days a week, and would just hang out. And they would even come in on a hangout like type vibe, right? And it wouldn't be about the cookout or nothing. They would just come and chill with the fam, right? And they came to a cookout or two, and actually, I don't think they did come to a cookout, because do I have them on YouTube? Because I record the cookouts. But anyways, they used to come and kick it, right? And then they stopped coming around. I don't, I've never spread no FUD about them. I've never commented on nothing, whatever. They just stopped coming around, and it is what it is. One of their teammates, not from their official project page, but I know that this person is a part of their team, just DM'd me out the blue. And the DM, we have never had no DM interaction before this, because I keep all my DMs, right? Like, I have the history. Right out the blue, around 7 p.m. last night. No, hey, how you doing, Too Cold? Congratulations. No, nothing. Straight to the point. You have a token now? To me, this is why I like having conversation, because text can be taken out of context. Maybe I took it the wrong way, but I don't think so, because this is what happened afterwards. So, straight up, you got a token now? I seen it an hour later. I responded because I didn't like the tone of that text. I simply responded, yup, and I sent them the link tree. I still haven't heard nothing back from them. No congratulations. No, oh, your white paper looks cool. Oh, that's good for you. And in my mind, I'm like, so this motherfucker just dropped in my fucking inbox out of nowhere. In a kind of condescending manner is how I took it. You got a token now, right? And it's like, yeah. Is that so hard to believe? I host space calls all the time. I'm engaging with projects. I'm talking to devs. I talk to people within the community who know more than me. What do you think I do? You think I don't sit here and listen and take notes and educate myself and how to add value to what I'm already bringing to the table? Like, it's so surprising to you that I would have came out with a fucking coin myself? What, you think because I'm a woman I couldn't do it? Did you think because I like kind of moved by myself as far as hosting these calls that I couldn't do it? Like, what did you think? Like, are you really underestimating the power of who I am as a person and didn't think I had the ability to create my own project? Right? So that's how I took it. And it's like, here's the tree link. Everything you need is right there. You got the white paper. You got the website. You know where to fucking find me. There's now a Discord. So whatever you want to ask, you can ask me anytime. Just like you came in my DMs, I answered you. I sent you even more information to expand on that answer. And you don't got nothing else to say. So did that shut you up? Did that, like, what does your face look like behind your fucking keyboard? You know what I mean? Like, I want to be a fly on the fucking wall at this person's house. Like, who the fuck do you think you was, like, talking to? That I just sit up here and host space calls, and you think I'm just going to walk around. And I'm going to keep it all the way 100 with you, as I always do, guys. I don't charge for people to come to the cookout, right? Because I feel I'm out here grinding, asking projects to come to the cookout to speak to the community. So how can I charge if they're not the ones coming looking for me? You get what I'm saying? Like, that's how I move in my real life. If I'm going looking for your services or something you have to offer, I don't expect you to pay me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't hit up projects and say, hey, you want to come to the cookout? It costs you 10, 20 XRP to come talk to the community. Like, what the fuck? I do let them know there is the live trivia giveaway. If you want to participate, like, it's a sponsored giveaway. Tips aren't required, but they are greatly appreciated. And it's a 50-50 draw at that point. Sometimes projects throw me a tip, other times projects don't. Right? But for that project, for that person from that project to get at me with those simple couple of words, to me, I felt very disrespected, because it's like, you don't understand how much work I put into these calls. The organization I have to get through with Lemmy. You don't understand what Lemmy puts in for these calls to be as entertaining as they are and help me bring the music to the table. And now we have Kamikaze in the loop with the music as well. So there's a lot of moving parts behind the scenes in order for these space calls to be as entertaining as they are. Then I go around and I fucking cold DM projects, like successful potential projects, and not just these fucking shit coins, right? That I know want a leg up, right? Because I'm not here trying to chase every and all projects. I want to bring to the community projects that look like they're going to be sustainable on the ledger. So, and it's hard. I don't get responses back. I get, snubbed at because I'm not a big influencer, whatever you want to call it. And I put in a lot of work trying to get a hold of projects. Then there's projects that don't understand what the cookout is. Then I have to explain it, right? Then I have to talk them into wanting to do a live trivia to engage the community more, right? And then, so it's work that I put in, and for you to fucking simply ask me those questions in that type of manner, and when I show you and I answer you and I show you yes, and you don't even comment back, I don't care about a congratulations or anything, but you just left me on red after I answered your fucking question. Like, to me, that's disrespectful, and, fuck him. I'll say it straight up. He knows who he is if he ever listens to this. Fuck him, because you DM'd me and you made me feel like I wasn't able, capable, or willing to do what I do. You think I'm just gonna sit here and host these calls every day and fucking wait for tips to fall in my lap? Like, get the fuck out of here. I'm already putting in hella work, so why not make it valuable for myself? Like, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead, let me, bro.
Yeah, that so what you're saying right now is it's kind of a segue of what Kamikaze, me and Kamikaze had planned for today's broadcast. Just like what kind of frequencies is in music, and that can just also correlate and translate into the frequencies of individuals. You can see what type of frequency and what type of energy people are bringing into a situation. Like this person, yeah, like brought out a negative energy in you because it's just something they're the way that they approach the situation. You can also look at music like that too, from the sound of the beats to the energy of the like from the voice, from the vocals, because your vocal is an instrument too. So from the instrumentation of the beat, the tempo, the sound, from even the damn cover art. You know what I'm saying? Like frequencies matter. You know what I'm saying? And it can alter how a person feels and how a person goes about their day, could go about the day or make the next sudden move that they make. So that's anybody. With that being said, Kamikaze, you got anything to say about frequencies and just the hertz that we had in the discussion we was talking about?
Yeah. So I do believe that, yeah, music does affect your body in so many ways, especially different instruments, all different instruments like hit different parts of your body, different frequencies basically. So just the like the bass line hits like the root chakra, and then like basically your there's parts of like different instruments that hit your solar plexus, your third eye, basically with the frequency 440 hertz. That's the one that they made the industry standard, which shouldn't be the industry standard. I think it should be 432 hertz, which is a frequency of the earth, because we're one with the earth. So we gotta be rooted down to connecting with the earth in our music. And the 432 hits the it hits the heart chakra. So you feel music more, and I feel like you feel music more from back in the days in the 90s and even before then, because I think they were they were using the 432 hertz back then, and you could feel it, like you could feel in your heart, like then they were putting their all into this music. But right now I feel like music in this day and age is more, you know um it's not organic, it's just like copy paste, and like everything is not authentic. You can't really feel, it doesn't have substance, because like everything's the same, and the frequency, it's for low vibration, it puts you in a low vibration, some of the music. That's it's really sad. So that, like Lemmy said, yeah, it's all about the vibrations and the frequencies you're trying to put out in the world too. So if you're trying to be on a high vibration, you would be conscious of like the vibrations and the frequencies you're hitting people with in the world.
Yeah, see, I believe in that too. Like the frequencies in the music, and the content in the music is like, that's why I don't like listening to a lot of like shit that comes off of the radio, right? Because I feel that it's like pollution, right? Because what's in between our ears, right? It's our brain, right? And when I listen to music, I like to have substance in my music that I listen to, because with I don't want my brain polluted with all this bullshit and chaos and noise and all all the bullshit that they're pushing through the airwaves. And that's why, like, I randomly play the radio in my car, like, to be when I do play music. Like, I can ride in my car for hours and actually not even play music, but for the most part, when I do play music, I like to put on my own music. X, hit the thing again and kick you down. I like to play my own music, and very rarely, I'll play the radio. And if I do have the radio playing, like, I'm tuned out, right? Like, I'm more in my head than I am listening to I'm not even paying attention to it, right? Like, really, in all honesty. And yeah, the I don't think the people realize the power of the radio and how how um how programming it can be to society, right? Because you got the masses listening to the same shit, and I believe underneath, if you dissect the lyrics and the content in it, like, obviously you'll hear a bunch of bullshit, a bunch of shit that shouldn't be pushed, like all the shit with positivity and trying to help lift yourself up or build your community up and shit like that. That's the type of music you have to go find on your own. They're not going to push that on every mainstream radio station, because they don't want the masses on the same peaceful type of vibe and tune and working together. They like to create chaos and destruction. Go ahead, X. I see you up here. He's in South Central Brazil, at school, I think, or something. Go ahead, X. I see your mic unmuted, but we can't hear you. We cannot hear you at all. You might have to leave and come back. You trashy, bro. Try it again. Sorry. Try again. You want to expand on that, Lemmy?
uh, Not really, not really. You guys hitting it on the head. I just wanted to piggyback off what you were saying, because like, it's just frequencies in everyday life. Like, you got people that are on a different frequency, and you never know, that person who got up in your DM, he probably was listening to a song that had a low frequency before he thought about even hitting you up, and you might have been listening to a song that was on a high frequency prior to him hitting you up, and he took your shit, and he took your shit down to another level. You just don't know how life work out sometimes. You don't know what caused his frequency to get like that over time, or just in that moment when he even hit you. You know what I'm saying? So these frequencies in music are determinants of how we of the next move that we might make in our life. You know what I'm saying? Music might want to make you go take some drugs, have sex, kill somebody. This shit's kind of serious. You know what I'm saying? Now that we talk about it, now that we open it up in discussion, like, go get you some money. You gotta. This is shit that you digesting at the end of the day. Go buy you some crypto. When you making that blockchain music. You know what I'm saying? Song like "Buy the Dip" or XR Doge or FKM might make you want to FOMO in or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so the frequencies is powerful. Frequencies in music is powerful, man. Like, take that shit if you can't take that shit for granted.
Right? Yeah, play with it if you want to, type shit, right?
Yeah.
X, go ahead, try again, bro. I see you keep getting rugged, man. Come on, man. Red Eye, I see you got a mic. You want to join in on this? I know
I'm right
you're at
here,
work though.
actually. No,
Yeah, I
I'm
know you're
actually
at
right
work.
here. I was listening. Yeah, I messed around with the frequency on the beats before, like with the dubstep and whatnot, lowering the frequencies and the sine waves and changing the waves and all that. Um, yeah, that and the combo of making music in key, those two are like recipes right there. Like, because you can make a beat, like you could just add stuff together, like, yeah, that's a beat. But when you make it with key and keys alike, it puts feeling in the beat. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, no, there's something there to it.
Yep. X, you want to get in on this?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you coming in now.
All right. Hey, what up, Too Cold Kamikaze Lemmy? What they do, pimpin'?
Whoa, what's up?
Hey,
What up, bro?
what's up?
Hey, what's good? What's good,
What's
dude?
good? Okay, this question go out to Lemmy and Kamikaze. So I don't know if y'all ever heard, but I heard Dr. Dre. The thing that make Dr. Dre so good is he know about all that frequency shit. Like he know it's gonna make your booty pop. Like he know it's gonna make you go and shoot a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. I don't know if y'all could speak to that.
Nah, I can't. But just knowing where Dr. Dre is at in his career and some of the people he aligned himself with, I wouldn't be surprised, bro. I wouldn't be surprised. He been in the game for a minute too, so okay. So I got a question to counter back with you with. Who told you that, and what made them tell you that? Like, what discussion? Like, what? How did y'all get to that point in y'all discussion where it's like he knew that shit?
I want to say, I don't know. I think it might have been like a documentary or some shit like that. And
Okay.
yeah, the other shit, like as far as like the like he used 808s and shit like that. I heard about that, like as far as like 808s hitting your lower chakras and like it being like almost control you like sexually, or like the lower self or some shit like that. I don't know.
Okay. I did hear some shit like that. Like,
Yeah,
especially with
yeah, yeah.
like,
It does.
with,
It does affect the lower chakras, though. It does. It does affect your lower chakras.
yeah. So like bass lines and shit. Like it attracts like a woman's spine. Like when women be moving their spine and winding their body to those type of beats and shit. Those type of drums like are like magnets to those areas of the body, and also men like on some sexual shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why you got those songs. When you hear those type of songs, you get those type of beats and you get those type of vibes and shit. So I have heard something like that. I have.
Yeah, it might have been. I might have heard that shit from Bobby Hemmett or some shit like that.
Okay, yeah. Bobby Hemmett is fire. Yeah,
All
good,
right.
good, good. Yeah, good on question. Good question, bro.
Yeah, good one, X. Uh, uh, oh, you want to say something else, X?
No, I'm good. I'm about to drop down. I gotta go back to class.
Okay. OC, go ahead. You want to jump in on this?
I actually wanted to ask what the question was, but I think it's what, from what I understood, was what sound can do to the body. Is that what the question was, or what was the exact question?
His exact question was like how Dr. Dre knows exactly the frequencies to like make a hit, like a vibing hit, like as far as like getting your body moving, and then also like that gangster rap to make you want to go shoot a motherfucker. Like he said he heard or he was watching a documentary that where it spoke on that Dr. Dre's knows that science, or he has it down to a science basically.
Yeah, I mean, if you study sound, I mean, sound's been studied in multiple ways. I mean, just think about it. When you meditate, you got a specific sound level, sound frequency. You're soft, you're relaxing. When you're in the club, you got the bass, you got the speakers bumping, and and even with the absence of sound, you go crazy. Literally, you go crazy with the absence of sound. I forgot which freaking documentary this was, but they would torture people by putting them in isolated rooms, and it's like literally 0 decibels, no sound. And if you were ever to try and do that, which I have, like I have a little booth in my room, and if I were really to block that out, it's like, yo, I can definitely see how somebody can go crazy with literally no sound. But yeah, sound is a very powerful tool in my opinion.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I believe so too. Um, who else wants to get in on this? Patrick. We got Patrick taking a break from work. Gonna hop in on this conversation. What up, Patrick?
Hey, yo, what up? What up? How's everybody doing?
What's going on? We good. We chilling. We the wake and bake vibes. We getting what we doing done.
Fuck yeah. Well, I was just listening in. I'm at work, but have you guys seen the video of when they turn the water on the little hose and they turn the frequency sounds and they fuck with the frequency and it'll make the water spiral and then go back to normal and spiral, and what it does to the water, the different frequencies.
Yeah, I seen that. That's crazy. Yeah, I never seen when I first saw that. It's like, yo, this is how you can. That's art on its own right there.
So if you've ever
I have
Yeah,
not ever. I have not ever seen that video.
and the water actually changes patterns depending on the frequency. Is that the video you're talking about, or is it just like water just spraying down?
No, that's the one I'm talking about, where it changes shape and direction of flow with different frequencies.
Yeah, it actually just proves that different, even what you say, there's actually a video or a picture of water and plants growing depending on what you tell the plant every day. So your words actually are also powerful frequencies. They do affect people in that way. So yeah, music and sound is one powerful thing, and we take it for granted, and we don't realize what we actually consume every day does affect us.
It's funny that you say that because I'm over here. I'm on my break, right? I'm at home right now, and I came home for lunch. I'm, working on the garden. Yeah, and I do talk to the plants. Like, oh, what's up, ladies? What's going on, fellas? Because you're right. It does affect it.
So Patrick made a great statement just now. Like, I got a concept for this song already. So if we hear anybody come up with this song, we gonna know where they got this shit from. That whole thing with the water and everything, with when you play music and it's vibrating the water, it brought up my idea of the ripple effect. That's like a ripple effect. It just kind of made me think of that whole shit, the whole thing with XRP and Ripple, and how how music could be a powerful instrument just on the ledger with Sonar Muse and everything. That's a ripple effect in a sense. And I have a concept for that shit already. So if y'all hear anybody come up with a song called Ripple Effect, they guilty. They heard that shit in here.
Well, just to clarify, the ripple effect is already a hashtag, by the way. But
Not
nobody has done it in the music sense that you're doing it right now.
right. Motherfuckers say ripple effect all the time, but nobody's ever made it a song. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Yep.
ripple
That's
effect is
dope.
like a household. It's like a household name. Motherfuckers say that shit for years.
So, oh yeah, my original point was if you've seen that video and what frequencies and how they can change water, and you know that our bodies are 70% water. Just imagine what those frequencies do to our bodies.
Very good point. Very
Dope.
good point. Hey, Too Cold, is it okay if I show my
Okay.
space for a minute?
If you what?
If I show my space later on?
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
Just want to invite everybody here. You know, this is a music space. I'm hosting just a space, all things music, networking, recording. You guys have any questions at all? You know, I'll just put in my 2 cents. You know, share the knowledge that I have. It's at 7 p.m. today.
7 p.m. today. If you got a reminder already and a reminder tweet, put it at the top of the jumbotron.
The Jumbotron working now?
Yeah, it's working now.
All right, I'll do that right now.
Hales, go ahead, Hales. You want to join in on this?
Hey, I told you I'd be here. Firstly, Lemmy, where did you get those damn boots? Because they are awesome.
And they it's called Duck Feet. Go on duckfeet.com.
Oh my God, that whole video, all I wanted to do was steal your boots.
For sure. I'm giving you the drip. That's the drip. They call Duck Feet. I said Duck Feet, right?
Yeah, you said duck feet.
I bet. Yeah, that's what they call.
But yeah, what people are saying about what music does to your body. So after, I think it was last week, Too Cold, where you said to go and look at somebody called Erykah Badu. Because I thought I'd never heard her music or didn't even know about her. And then I realised, no, actually, I do know one of her songs when I went looking for her. Can you guess which one it is? And the things it can do to your body?
Was it See You Next Lifetime or damn, she has so many, but that one is the one that sticks out for me.
Window seat.
Tyrone.
Oh yeah, see, I was yeah. You better call Tyrone.
That's
call him.
That's a classic. That's a super duper classic.
Yes, yes,
will get
indeed.
you in the mood most of the time.
Well, I'm glad it brought memories back for you, right? So the conversation last week so it made you go look to see if you did know Erykah Badu, and actually you do, right? But at least it opened your waves to want to go and dig around for more of her music. So that's dope. So yeah, in case anybody's joining the conversation right now, the topic right now, as you guys jumped in, is what music frequency is and like how it plays a part in your mental and in your body, like what it actually does, the frequencies in these songs that we hear, that we gravitate to, that the mainstream media pushes out, like all this type of music, they play a different part. And yeah, so that's what we're talking about.
I mean, even if you look at the Hollywood movies out there, a lot of them have such powerful soundtracks that go with them. And if it wasn't for the sound in some of the movies, you wouldn't get that tingling sensation. And, you know, like when somebody's about to be killed by a masked man behind them, and there's like that, and they put that in there to solicit a physical reaction from you.
Oh yeah, to get you prepared and warned that this is something bad right here is going to happen. This is a negative part of the of what's going on here. So yeah, of course. Who is that playing music? So yeah, anybody else want to get in on here, or you want to switch gears? What else we got with frequencies?
I mean, frequencies. I don't know if you guys know, but they tried to make weapons out of sound, like sonic blasters in a way.
Yeah, the good old-fashioned sonic boom.
Yep. Back when World War I, between World War II, they were trying to develop something like that.
Oh yeah, I could believe it. Anything that could use against us, they will. Which I mean, you know, they may not have deployed a sonic boom, but in a sense they have, because they know that they can control the airwaves, right? The radio waves and the media waves. So in essence, they still control it, like in a more subtle way.
Don't they control the weather with frequencies like that harp and shit?
Is that what it is? Frequencies? I've heard of harp and how they're controlling weather, but I'm not too sure how they're doing it.
Yeah, I think it's with frequencies.
Yeah, see, I'm not too in tuned with the frequencies that affect the weather.
So don't you wouldn't you guys say that frequency is like the foundation of almost everything? Like when we talk, from when we walk, just trying to I guess I don't know how to explain it, like making a movement, you know what I'm saying, like from the wind that we feel in. Isn't that a frequency? Isn't frequency a foundation of like a majority of things that we do?
I mean, yeah, but I believe it is so, because, like, you know, just when you interact with people, if they're not on the same frequency or same vibration as you, like it's like you don't clash very well, right? If you're on two opposite ends of the spectrum, right? And it seems to be that there's no middle ground, right? Because there's where you would be on two completely different frequencies, and their understanding of the things coming out of your mouth, or the way that you perceive things, or the way that you move in the world is uh it doesn't align with their narrative and their frequency, because they vibrate on a different wave than you.
Yeah, the reason that I asked, it was just to answer the question with the harp. With the harp and like the government or whoever, the cabal controlling the weather, you know what I'm saying? I would also assume that it's a certain frequency that they're using to control the weather, because I do believe that that's happening too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because from what I know,
Oh,
like everything has a frequency. Every object, fucking sound. Well, obviously sound, but yeah. And then like crystals too. They say like crystals and diamonds and all that. Yeah.
yeah, I
Yeah,
was
that's
about to say that too. Like, because if you do that ring on, I've never done it myself, but I've watched plenty of videos where if you do with just your fingertip on a glass, right, you can like shatter certain glasses and shit, like from just rubbing your finger around the glass and shit, right?
Yep, I seen that.
yeah. If we was all listening in science and goddamn biology class, we would be having got a dissertation on this shit right now.
Right, exactly. And then like if you think about it, because I was getting into Buddhism for a minute, right? And they use the sound bowl when they chant. And that frequency that it pushes out when you're using that sound bowl, it's a very calming, like relaxing. I mean that sound bowl, me
I use
being
that
in
when I
them.
sleep.
Yeah, me being in them temples, and them using that sound bowl in real life, like in real action, like it it was very like shit, I don't know how to explain it. It was very relaxing and calming, and then the chanting to go along with it, like, the whole room was chanting the same thing, like that energy in that room and that frequency that it was putting out was very peaceful and very just like all in tune and in sync.
Yeah, there's like this one soundscapes video on YouTube. It's the bowl, some rain, and like birds in the background, but it's dope to like fall asleep to.
All right. I want to kind of ask a question. It's two genres in rap music right now that are that are that are the forefront of in the rap game right now. You got the Atlanta trap sound. At least this is from my observation. You got the Atlanta trap sound, like that's been that's been, taking over the game for a while, like the mainstream game with like, people like Future, Lil Baby, Young Thug, like the South, like even some of my music, it has a lot of elements of down south trap music, like bass lines. And then you got this other genre of music, which is the drill music. I guess it originated in England. It went to Chicago. It's going crazy in New York. I'm seeing a lot of African artists using it now, like West African. It's one artist from Ghana named Black Sheriff. It's going crazy right now, and I'm like, it's cool, but it ain't. I still think that the Atlanta trap sound is the beast, and the reason why is, I guess I might be a little biased because I grew up here and I'm accustomed to the sound. I'm accustomed to hearing that shit for years, and I love the way that it's evolved. You know what I'm saying? I see the way people react to it. I see the way my people react to it. Like, it gives people a certain sense of pride. A sense of expression, and the drill stuff is cool, but I just think that it's like it don't have a solid foundation. I feel like it's being, like, don't get me wrong, the trap sound was being used by everybody, but it had to go through its like a vetting phase. Like, people didn't like it at first, then people liked it. I feel like the what is this, the drill sound, it's like, I don't know. I don't know if I like it. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to kind of open up a discussion with the frequency. What is there? How do y'all feel about both sounds, and how does the frequency make you guys feel? Because even with the Atlanta trap sound, it is the cause for a lot of people did get their ass whooped to this music. Like, you got songs like Ludacris, "Move, Bitch, Get Out the Way." You got a lot of songs where people were in the club and they throwing up their gang signs, and it to start fights. But then also, it's another form of expression where girls.
You're rugging right now. What were you saying at the end? You were rugging. Oh, I think he's rugging as we speak.
Yeah, he must be. I mean, him talking about the UK drill music scene. So for a long time, they actually wanted to ban drill music in the UK because they blamed that whole genre of music for gang violence and young kids stabbing each other and all this nonsense. Luckily, they didn't win that fight, but it's quite interesting how Lemmy brings that in when it did become quite a big thing over here of banning it because it instigated violence.
So I think the drill movement in the UK is similar to like the Atlanta scene. So like it's the same vibration. So it does bring that kind of feeling to you when you listen to drill music. So what do you think of grime music, Hales? What's your take on grime music? What's the difference between grime and drill actually?
Just trying to think if I can even think of a grime artist at the moment.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard of that genre before. Kamikaze.
It is a thing. I'm just trying to think of one off the top of my head, and nothing's coming to me.
Yeah, I don't know about grime music or none of that, so I can't really tap into that part of the conversation.
Yeah, because I've
Yeah.
heard about, but
So
like
that's
I can't.
the likes of Skepta and Wiley. I just had a quick look, and to be fair, a lot
Oh
of
yeah,
Wiley's music I find is quite a bop. Probably great term he'd want to hear. Some of his songs are a bop. So I mean, one that springs to mind for Wiley is Rolex, which seems to, or the way I translated that song was how he's came up from nothing and now he's going around wearing his Rolex, so showing off what he's achieved in life.
yeah, I'll definitely check it out. Yeah, I didn't know Skepta was grime. I thought it was like somewhat drill in a way. But yeah, that it does kind of make sense. But Skepta is really dope. Yeah, he does his thing. And yeah, he came in with his own vibe, his own style, and yeah, he kind of raps nonchalantly. I feel like he just comes up with like wild flow. So shout out to Skepta. I do admire his work. Yeah, he's a pioneer in his scene though.
Talking
But yeah,
about
yeah.
now, I was just
You
gonna
were
say,
saying?
talking about music work, it's like when's Too Cold gonna do the next Let Me Kamikaze exclusive?
Oh yeah. You know we got it. You know we got it. I'm just letting the conversation flow and whatnot. So oh, here we go. We got Lemmy back. What's up, Lemmy, bro? Go
Yeah,
ahead.
so I don't know if my like discussion went through, if y'all was able to like elaborate on it or whatever. What's y'all thoughts on that? I had to take a phone call. It kind of cut me off. So um, did anybody get to like hear what I was saying and express what they thought?
Yeah, I did. In regards to music, um, personally, I don't like to put genres into music.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's either whether I fuck with it, whether I fuck with the lyrics, with the flow, with the beat, with the instrumental. Does it get me moving? Does it not?
Mm-hmm.
But as far as like, I wouldn't be able to really answer to compare the frequencies in
Okay.
regards to both of those. To me, it's just either I fuck with it, and this song has that frequency that's making me move, or it doesn't.
Cool. But I feel you on the genre thing, but it is a certain style of music. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you got your like you have we have regions in like, let's take America for example. We have the East Coast, West Coast, down south, Midwest. The we have we got natives from all over the place that use certain instruments that that you can identify with that sound. Like when you hear a certain sound, you like, all right, this dude might be from Florida. Or you hear like a Wu-Tang type beat, you like, man, that nigga might be from Boston. Or you hear something you like, so it's like a certain sound, even though it makes you move, whether it makes you move or it don't make you move, it's a sound that I just wanted to kind of like correlate because with the certain drums and the sound, a girl might want to dance to it, and then a girl might not want to dance to it. I feel like, and then if a girl does want to dance, it's like, what kind of dance is she gonna do to it? Is she gonna like shake her ass, or is she gonna want to salsa dance, or is she gonna want to like two steps? So it's like that. I feel you on the genre though, because music is like universal. Music should be universal. It shouldn't be like marginalized at all. So I dig what you're saying, bro.
So off of that, right? Speaking about like how the music makes you feel about wanting to be in a club dancing, right? Since it is that we have you two here who have found your niche in right as far as blockchain music goes, right? I have a question for you listeners down there. As you guys hear music, how does like hearing, especially those who are aware of Lemmy and Kamikaze and what they do on the XRPL, how does hearing their music about a project that you're invested in on the XRPL, how does that make you feel about that project or investment? Like, does it get you hyped for it? Does it get you more excited about it? And compared to, I don't want to say compared, but I know that they're not the first and they're not going to be the last, and I know that they're not the only, right? But when you put these two in a lane, with XR Chiz or XRP bags, like, to me they stand out, and they're in a lane of their own, right? um And compared to those other two, yes, they speak about the grandfather of all fathers of our ledger, right? They mostly are talking about crypto and XRP, right? Where what if you guys haven't tapped into Lemmy and Kamikaze, like Lemmy has a track record of over shit. I just looked at it. I got 45 songs on my USB, bro. Like over way well over 30. So Lemmy has been doing this for a while as far as targeting projects on the XRPL that we feel, we're either personally invested in, or that even if we're not invested, that this project looks promising, and to bring music about it and get it more aware about, like, how does that make you feel about the blockchain music that they're putting out there right now? Go ahead, Kamikaze. Go ahead, OC.
Yeah, let me start while we wait for people to come up. But when I first listened to them, I thought it was dope, bringing up the community, them talking, their knowledge that they're trying to share. And to me personally, the vibes, the frequencies that I get, it's like, oh man, these fools want to like turn up. Like, yo, it puts a smile on my face every time I hear you guys' song. And not to talk shit, because I don't even know these cats. I haven't even listened to their music. You said, I think XRP bags, or you said some other fool. And you said like they're the grandfathers or first ones here. Well, the fact that, they were the first ones here, and the fact that I still haven't heard of them, just as a lot. I haven't listened to their music. So, like I said, I can't really hate on them because I haven't listened to their music. But the fact that I haven't heard of them and they were first, it's just puts things into perspective as far as, moves that, each team is doing. And like I said, it's not to hate on them. I have nothing about them, staying neutral, just thinking out loud. But yeah, props to Kamikaze and Lemmy.
Yeah, well, when I speak of them too, it's because a lot of the community know about them, and if you go to their YouTube channel, they have the numbers to prove it, right?
That's the thing, though. You're telling me the community knows them, but I don't hear anybody in the XRP community talking about them. No posts.
Exactly. And that's because, like I said, they focus on the native coin, right? They're not down here researching all these projects that we're down here doing. They're not talking about all these projects down here on the XRPL. Yeah, they're talking about the ledger and crypto and XRP and how their XR paid and all of this, but they're not in these trenches, you know what I'm saying? Like where we're at, and the shit that Kamikaze and Lemmy are bringing to the table as far as bringing attention to the ledger, right? And projects on the ledger, not just about XRP and XRP, about XRP and crypto, like, and so for me personally, right, it does it for me too. Like you said, it brings that, like, it puts a smile on my face. It gets me hyped to be like, ooh, X parrots, you feel me? Ooh, look at this. This a whole vibe. Ooh, I got me some X parrots, you know what I'm saying? FKM. You feel me? I got me some FKM. You feel me? Ooh, yeah, I could bump me some Xrpl while I'm playing Xrpl. You know what I'm saying? Like, it gets me hype. You know what I mean? And like, compared to those two artists, I'm a very in tune to like the culture of hip hop music, right? And when I hear them, I can tell that their forefront is not first being an artist. Like, they weren't an artist before this. Maybe they were, and I haven't heard their music before this, but they're not real hip hop artists, right? Like, to me, when I hear them, it sounds like they're reading off a paper. It sounds scripted. Like, it's not natural for them, and I can hear it in their music. Like it's forced, and they're trying to be in this lane and create this lane for themselves compared to Kamikaze and Lemmy, whereas it's just a natural flow. Like you can just hear it, like they are hip hop, like they are music. This is what they do. You know what I'm saying? So like there's a difference when you listen to these artists like that. Go ahead.
I wouldn't know. Like I said, I haven't listened to their music. I don't really want to, put them down because I don't know them or heard any of their shit. But if anybody does, fuck with their music, I would definitely like to hear what you guys have to say about it as well.
Go ahead, Lemmy, bro. Go ahead, and then let's expand on the conversation. If you guys have listened to Lemmy's work, right? Lemmy and Kamikaze's work, as far as talking about, bringing music about projects on the ledger. Like, what do you guys? How does it make you feel about your investments on the ledger, even if you're not in that investment, right? And just hearing some type of song about it, like how does that make you feel?
Appreciate your statement, OC. Opening the floodgates of validation. Shit, I'm gonna just give myself some self love for a hot second. But before I do that, I came into this XRP game, and Tuco know I said this before, like following XRP Chiz, and he's a great influencer. I don't think he was doing music when I first heard him, but then I started hearing this song called "Eminent." That was the only track that I really loved from him. I don't really think that he's a real artist. I always been a real artist. I always was throwing dibs, throwing my sprinkles at XRP, but he made me confident about XRP. I can give him that. But where Chiz disappointed me is where I found myself rapping about XRP more than him. I feel like I've put on for XRP just as much as him, but I done it through music. You know what I'm saying? So, and I don't hear him talk about the XRP ledger. I hear him talking about other coins and things like that. I don't know if the government paid him off because he started to get really popular. Like, I believe in shit like that. I believe motherfuckers can get silenced too. And XRP Bags, I never listened to any of his music. I always heard about him, but I was never interested in listening to his music. You know what I'm saying? But with statements like OC giving, that just gives me supreme validation that what me and Kamikaze and are doing the right thing. When I hear when I go back and listen to my songs like Buy the Dip and FKM and X Parrot and XR Doge, sometimes I be like, damn, I need to go buy some more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be like, I get turned up. I be like, damn, I be like, damn, like, I get turned up and it make me want to go buy. It's the frequency from the music and just doing that. It made me want to go get some crypto. It made me feel like I'm missing out on some shit. So, that I just want to get in on the discussion for myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if that does that for y'all, but it does it for me. Especially when we prices is in the red, or a certain coin might be taking off. It's just like, damn, I go back and listen to the music and I'm like, damn, me and this song collaborated on this and it's coming to life, it's coming to fruition. It's like, damn, this shit is manifesting. You know what I'm saying? One of the words is happening. So it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yeah, exactly. Right. X, you want to jump in on this? Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, like as far as XRP Bags, he gonna have a flow. Sound like somebody wrote this shit and he reading from a paper. Chiz be sounding off beat, but he got the lyrics, but it don't be hitting. So when I first heard Lemmy, I said, oh shit. I said, oh, this motherfucker like rapping like a for real rapper, and he talking about some shit where it's like it's not just like it's catchy, and he actually kicking game. So it's like if you got some shit to your music where not only is it a cool beat, not only are you kicking game, you also are talking, you almost like cultivating a community because you got something behind it, like how Lemmy was saying, like that shit make you want to buy some more XR Doge. Whoa, on some real shit.
Word, and then
Right.
you go listen to songs like Vagabond with X-Rated and Bend It Like Becky. Like, I don't think people understand a song like Bend It Like Becky. Like, that Becky coin had a crazy wave where we broke the tip bot because of that shit. Man, do you know that? Do you know that I think we made the tip bot relevant, and then we had the Bend It Like Becky. I had X-Rated on that, and then song like Vagabond. These kind of songs like open the floodgates. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit, it's crazy because we're like a cult following. We like a cult group amongst us, but when people really tap in, this shit can get really the wave the wave can get really crazy. So
Yeah, no,
like
I don't
it's
like that
insane.
word. I don't like that word cult. We're not a cult.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, we are not a cult. We are a community, right? That is about supporting each other. We don't force anybody to do anything. That's what a cult does, right?
My bad, my
Um,
bad, my bad.
eh,
I know that I'm just excited.
yeah, I know,
Hey,
but
yo,
but
watch them be listening in. There's gonna be a whole battle coming out of this. Watch.
right. That ain't got nothing to do with crypto, right? But anyways, we go. But you know, as far as like what you guys were saying, it's for somebody to be able to find this type of niche, right, and take projects on the XRP ledger and not only make a catchphrase like buy XR Doge, buy XR Doge. I'm rich because of XR Doge. I'm rich because of XR Doge. No, if you really listen to Lemmy's music, like X-Rated said, he's kicking game, right? He's telling you in my Zum wallet is where I'm holding my XR Doge. On the Sologenic Dex is where I buy my XR Doge. My shit moves fast when I do buy and sell because it's on the XRP ledger. Fast transactions speed, you feel me? And low gas fees, fuck Ethereum, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't paying, like, he kicking game. He not just rapping about where his money is at and what the coin has brought him materialistically. He's educating through his music while incorporating his own life experiences. And that's a niche that I have yet to hear on this XRP ledger. In the crypto game, fuck the ledger, okay? In the crypto game, period. Yes, there are artists that are crypto artists, right? But are they really educating and kicking game of how to get the coin, where to get the coin, what the coin does? Are they telling you that, are they educating you and letting you know the total supply of the coin in the music and all of that? So, I I I say this all the time. I don't care about my followers, right? I don't never promote myself to follow me. I don't do tweets that say follow me or none of this. What I do is I do try to drive attention to Lemmy because Lemmy deserves to be heard as far as his music goes, because he and Kamikaze are bringing something new, exciting, and different to the table and the game. And for their YouTube subscriptions not to be up there in numbers, and all the music that is put out on this XRP ledger, and as far and wide as my reach is, right, as far as compared to them, when people do look at numbers, right, I am the voice and I am the one who like pushes the music, because they create it, they drop it, they hand it to me, but you don't see them on a space call hanging out every day, all day like me, right? Because they can't, right? I have the ability to do that, and so I utilize that, and I try to drive attention to their YouTube channel, to their music streaming platform channel, because they deserve that notoriety, because music is universal and they're not trying to sell you something. They're trying to get you to catch a vibe. And the music that they create, it's so dope, right? That I feel I could take their music about any coin that they've made a song about, and I could go I could go to my people, because my people, they listen to the same type of music as me, hip hop and all that type of jazz, right? I feel like I could take their music and take somebody who doesn't know anything about crypto, and I could play a song from these two, right? And it kind of get them in. It kind of taps into my people's minds to where it gets them to asking questions like, "What the fuck is this X parrot? Like, what is he talking about? Oh, that's a crypto coin." You know, it's an NFT project. Well, what is it? And it can be used as an icebreaker to bring people into the world, right? As far as crypto goes, and to open that conversation and that dialogue and to get people interested. I don't think people realize how powerful what these two are doing, because nobody's thinking of it from a bigger aspect, right? Like I said, I don't deal with people in my life personally right now because I'm going through my own shit. I've been in my own bubble of depression where I don't really talk to my family or my friends, right? But when I am out there, they know that I listen to like different hip hop music compared to what they listen to. And they know that the shit that I listen to is shit that I bring. Who's that? Whoever's mic that is. Oh, that's Mouse. Who that the music that I bring to them is going to be something that I want them to listen to and to hear the lyrics to and to ask me questions. They know that about me. All the personal people in my life, they know that about me when I introduce them to a song, because I introduce them to shit they've never heard before and artists that they've never heard before. And it's always, damn, Too Cold, that's some deep shit. And their type of music makes me feel that when I do get back into the world and get comfortable and want to be around my family and friends face to face, that I can bring this type of music and be like, hey, listen to this shit. And then get their conversation going about what is this? Like crypto, NFTs, like what does he mean 500K supply? Like what is he pushing? He pushing dope? Like what? Like, no, fool, that's crypto. That's how many coins there is. You know what I'm saying? And then I can start explaining the conversation and and opening their mind and kind of walking them through of what what the crypto life is about and the potential of it. Go ahead, anybody else want to jump in on this?
I think Red Eye had his hand up for a minute.
My bad. I go on a little rant.
I don't know if he had something to say, but I mean, I do want to say for the record, I will be checking them out. You know, I did speak on them, so I definitely. I mean, you guys got me interested into their music just to see what the fuck they're up to. You know.
We could talk later about them too. Like, you know, we'll talk later about how you feel about their music and you know what it makes you feel like.
I was gonna comment on the whole YouTube thing because I play Lemmy's music on YouTube all the time, and it only counts me one time, and that's it. And like I play songs hundreds of times.
Oh yeah. No, you know the support. We know who the supporters are and whatnot, right? But you know, numbers count as far as YouTube go and as far as the world, right? In order for the world to take them serious, their subscription numbers equals validation. So for them to not have as many subscribers as they should have, like I looked this morning, Lemmy doesn't even have 400 subscribers, and that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because
that's still a big accomplishment, though. Props to you, Lemmy.
Yeah. It's still a big accomplishment, right? But it's crazy compared to we've been doing this live on the air for 14 weeks straight. Lemmy's been putting in music since October, right? And dropping it on his YouTube channel. I push it every week on Sundays. I retweet the fuck out of it. People retweet the fuck out of my shit. I get it. You guys listen to it, but subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Like to show that support. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yo, that's because Lemmy ain't a sellout. He's doing it for the love.
Yeah, and so a perfect example of how hype this shit gets. I don't know if you guys know XRP News, right? His channel on YouTube, and on Twitter. On Twitter, I think he has damn near almost 100,000 followers or something. He has he has over 50,000 followers. On YouTube, he has like I think 40,000 followers or something. He found XBot, okay? He found the project XBot. And when he found the project XBot, he made a YouTube video for it. And guess what he did to hype up his content, but not throw love back? He did his segment for whatever, 10, 20 minutes, and then he got into the next thing like, hey, I found another gem on the XRPL, and guess what? It has a song to it. I'm going to play you about 30 seconds of the song, and then we'll talk about it afterwards. And he played Lemmy's song, the XBot song. Did he give Lemmy credit? Did he say the song is made by Lemmy? Did he post it on Twitter? Did he let the people know? Like, no. We see that people are watching and people see what we're doing, but they don't want to give the credit where the credit is due. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. You didn't make that song. You used his content to get your video hyped about the project that you just found. And if you look at the date off the video off the song that you're playing on your video, you see that Lemmy made that XBot song 2 months ago. So we've been found this. You just now finding it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we already been here. Like, give us the respect and the credit that is deserved, quote unquote, down here at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? And
I consider XRP Bags an influencer, not a rapper.
Exactly. So there's a difference, right? And then it's just, the music, like we say, the way that XRP News used that content before he started talking about it, right? XBot, I know how he used it because he got the attention of it. Like, hey, you guys, I found a project on the XRP ledger, and guess what? It's got a song about it too, and it's a good song, and I like it. Like, he was getting the people hype off of the song. And then he played 30 seconds of it, and then he rolled into his content of what he found, right? He didn't go backwards and say, hey, you guys, I found this XBot project on the XRP ledger, and roll into the content of, yes, I really like this project because the supply is this. Their vision of the project is this. The utility is going to be this. And then say, and on top of it, they do have a song about it. No, he used the song first to build that hype and get people drawn to it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So there's a difference. Like, I read into all of that type of shit.
Yeah, there's always going to be people that try to take other people's cred, though. You can't do nothing about that shit. The way fucking Lemmy's growing.
Yeah, we can, and you better believe I'm gonna keep doing that. I'm gonna keep putting our foot on their necks, and I'm gonna demand that respect that we do deserve. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's enough, as I always say, there's enough for everybody to shine. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna use that content, give them his credit, right? If he didn't play the song, cool. If he just said, yeah, there's a song about it as well, you could go find it yourself if you do your own research, cool. Don't give him no shout out, don't give him no credit. But you played his track. You played his track on your fucking shit, and you can't even mention his name? Like, get the fuck out of here.
Hey, so that's called plagiarism too, by the way. But I feel what Crypto Mouse is saying, and I feel what Too Cold is saying. So like, everybody needs a Too Cold. Like, I don't give a fuck if you're selling drugs, if you making music, if you're doing ballet, you need somebody like a Too Cold to be that person that's gonna speak up for you if that's not what you do. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that I don't do. But the reason that I don't do it in crypto is because there's we in an interesting time with just the world period, especially with this crypto shit. Like we're waiting on regulation to happen. People have made millions of dollars. We didn't really get into Bitcoin when people hit their lick. We didn't get into Ethereum when people hit their lick, but we found this coin called XRP, and you can make cross-border transactions within seconds, and you got low gas fees. And if not to be in anybody's pockets, but I would assume that a lot of us got a heavy bag because we're in this room and we can all identify with 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 the coin. You know what I'm saying? And we're just waiting for it to take off. So I'm a firm believer in generational wealth over fame. But Tuco, I love where she's coming from with it because, at the same time, you're not gonna if I'm over here putting on through music or putting on through influencing, and you got the elite crowd doing whatever, and I'm not getting my shine, and I'm not getting my credit. I'm not getting excuse me, my flowers given to me, or we're making a certain type of noise, and people trying to take credit off of that, like Homeboy, who basically plagiarized and used our song, and yeah, we got to speak up on it. Or to go back to the whole thing when we were dealing with some people who we thought were family, but they ended up being against us. They tried to throw dirt on our names and do certain things. Yeah, you got to stand up and defend yourself. You know what I'm saying? Me on the other hand, I really don't care, because sometimes I don't care, but I do feel where Too Cold is coming from, and I will echo her sentiments if I feel like she's going in the right direction. Sometimes I don't agree with everything that Too Cold does, and I tell her that. But if I agree with her, you will see me retweet it. You'll see me speak out on her behalf, because yeah, she got a point. She put her blood, sweat, and tears into a lot of things, and people are trying to run off as we speak and do the same things that she's doing. And it's just like, nah, I gotta call you out. Like at least where we're from, you get called out, and you also get called a culture vulture. You know what I'm saying? Like, if she's an ambassador, flowers got to be given to her. So I do feel what Crypto Mouse is saying as well. You can't do shit about it, but yeah, you can't speak up about it, but sometimes you can't physically do shit about it because you can't reach that person. But yeah, you could speak up on your behalf and shed some light on it.
I'm sure you could drop a fucking heater of a track and call them out on it.
Oh yeah, disrupt is one of them.
Oh no, if so, that's the thing about hip hop is, if you really in tune and you know what's going on behind the scenes, you don't have to name drop and try to take somebody down like that, right? Like that's what real hip hop is. Because if the shoe fits, you gonna wear that shit and know that shot was taken at you, right? Because either you gonna listen to it and you know about it, or somebody who knows the backstories of whatever is gonna listen to. Just like Nas and Jay-Z, right? They didn't go digging at each other saying, yeah, Jay-Z, oh well, yeah, Ether, fucking Nas killed his ass. But that was before those two songs straight up, there was beef. And it got taken to straight name calling after a few songs because certain lines were crossed, right? But yeah, in general, if there's songs out there that call culture vulture. Like, no, if you just really pay attention to the music, like we talk about all of this shit. But speaking of that, we've been bumping our gums.
We touched on I think we've touched on everything that we spoke about just now. It's been touched on in the music, very, very scientifically. I'm gonna just say it like that.
Yeah, if you listen, like, because we know the shit that we're doing is, we know that we're in our own lane, and we know that we're setting our own path, and we're not saying that nobody should do what we're doing, because yes, the saying is imitation is the most flattering form of whatever, right?
It's a form of flattery. Imitation is a form of flattery.
Yeah, imitation is a form of flattery. We get that, right? But don't take our content and take our swag and talk shit about us and act like you didn't come get that shit from over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all we saying. As I call a spade every time. Like, I don't go out looking for trouble. I don't go out like doing shit, but whatever. But regardless of that, I feel we've been bumping our guns for too long. Y'all been in here vibing with us. We got a new exclusive track, of course, from Lemmy and Kamikaze.
Let's fucking go. Hell yeah.
Right? Kamikaze, I believe, is having internet trouble. That's why he's not tapping in the conversation as much, but he's still here. But we got a new track called how do you say this, Lemmy?
Necromancy.
Necromancy. All right, you wanna hype it up before we play this track, or what, bro?
Yeah, I want to give a prelude to what the track is about. So the song is called Necromancy. I'm gonna just give y'all a dictionary definition of what necromancy means. And we're not disclaimer, we're not communicate. All right, so let me say it first. It's the supposed practice of communicating with the dead, especially in order to predict the future. Sorcery or black magic in general. Now, we're not talking to the dead, and we're not doing no black magic on this song. We are talking, we are talking about those frequencies in the game that may elicit certain black magics and sorceries and communicating with the dead. The frequencies. This is the negative frequency side of the game that we was trying to touch on in our discussion. And it was always a concept that I had. I brought it towards Kamikaze because we were in an H bar discussion. Me, Too Cold, and Kamikaze were in the H bar space about a month ago, and they were talking about a theme of their NFTs was like called necromancy or whatever. And I was like, this shit just lit up my it just brought back to life a concept that I made a while ago from a video what I was watching, just doing some studying, and I said, Kamikaze, let's just make this song. Let's talk about the dark side of the game. You know what I'm saying? The dark side of life. You know what I'm saying? So it's still I would call it a fun song, but it's still we enlighten and we giving game. You know what I'm saying? We we would try to do the best. At our best, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if Kamikaze's here, he can break down, how he feel about the track, but that's my side of the story.
Yeah. I think he's having trouble because he hasn't opened his mic in a while. Survivor, hit the request again so I can bring you up. It kicked you back down. And while you're doing that, Survivor, here we go. Nero, what he said. Well, let me say this.
Necromancy.
Necromancy, exclusive track, heard here first. We don't know when it's gonna drop. I don't know when it's gonna drop. This is the fourth exclusive track that you have heard on the fourth Wake and Bake Vibes, and this is what we do every week. They come in with a brand new track to bring for the Wake and Bake Vibes, and let's go.
That boy is fire.
They practicing necromancy. Whoa. So you think you fancy by passing the little kids candy. A stimulus check to distract me. Whoa, it won't come in handy. I'm running it back like an athlete. I'm gone to November like Saggy. They checkerboard up like a taxi. I think I'ma start eating Zaxby's. Big fish, I don't eat Krabby Patties. Ethereum gas trying to tax me. Mainstream news of Bitcoin maxi. Whoa, I won't let them cap me. Six senses for seeing dead people. Black magic, they practicing evil. Signs and symbols is making you see through. Transparent like a good use case. H-bar environmentally got good ways. His little crazy job, giving thanks and praise. Consciousness higher now. What's the God in me? Mary, balling like a fair. Rose Air, Jason, scared representation. Friday the 13th on Ice Cube or Phase on. You ain't talking crypto, I can't be what they on. Still rapping about lean, must be sniffing on napalm. Mines is locked up, niggas thinking they Akon. He on that XLemi building his city. In the name of crypto, why you thinking like pretty? Niggas still selling they soul for fiat. Blood sacrifices, I'm seeing a lot. Can't even tribute, cause Necromancy, dog, evilly spiritual. Practicing necromancy. Oh, so you think you fancy by passing the little kids candy? A stimulus check to distract me. Whoa, it won't come in handy. I'm running it back like an athlete. I'm gone to November like Saggies. They checkerboard up like a tag.
Yeah, fresh to death like my verses bring back light. You're in the dark and I stay in the light. Luminous flow, my aura's extra bright. Try to buy my soul, no, all you can do is try, but I'll never fold. You think you're ill like COVID, but homie, you are just a common cold. If you ain't got it, then you ain't got it, bro. Watching the cabal falling like dominoes. Damn, nobody's greater than me. Got good energy and good energy. Making money on crypto, that's my prophecy. Unrealized gains, that ain't no prophecy. How words could be spelled. Life's an illusion and no one can tell. Wishing you well by your wishing well. The world is controlled by the 1% and they be using spells. And you can't see it because till you seeing is believing. Laughing at us while they see kids bleeding. Adrenochrome, these people be fiending. This is real life now, you ain't dreaming. Damn, does life really have a meaning? People are drowning because of things they are streaming. Life is so cold, life is anemic. We need some healing.
Necromancy. Oh, so you think you fancy by passing the little kids candy? A stimulus check to distract me. Whoa, it won't come in handy. I'm running it back like an athlete. I'm gone to November like Saggies. They checkerboard up like a taxi.
All right. Yeah, that's that exclusive track. You feel me? How y'all feel about that? That was a whole vibe. I like that beat and everything. That was got me chilled and like kicked back. If I smoked weed, I'd be rolling me a blunt to that and all that.
That shit was fire, guys. I mean, from when I first got into the space, when I first, I ran into Two Codes first, right? And then ran into you guys. But you guys have grown a lot. It's something that I look for in artists, with people I work with. And to see that you guys are growing with every fucking track, that's fucking dope.
Appreciate you, bro. Thank you, man.
Always bringing the vibes. That shit was fire. I love how you guys are really getting creative with the wordplay. That's the shit I like.
For sure. I'm doing something different. I'm not saying whoa in my track as much. I'm not doing the woes in my verses as much. So just look out, just really focusing on the wordplay, like you said. I like that observation.
Yeah. Well, I wish Kamikaze was able to tap in. He's having trouble though. Hales is in the bath, taking a shower. What up, Survivor?
Kamikaze need to see if you could leave the chat and come back in. If you hear me, Kamikaze.
Yeah. Anybody else want to jump in on the conversation? We want to keep music rolling.
Yeah. Fucking ever since I heard Lemmy, he's like got nothing but better and better. I'm like, yeah, keep it going.
For sure. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, it was a XR Doge song that started it off, and now I got XR Doge, I got Xbot, I got fucking Lambo X Apes. Fucking yeah, I got a lot of those. The fucking Vagabond, Reaper. Yeah, those songs are dope.
For sure. Bless up, man.
Yo, you guys got something in the works for Steak X?
Not yet, but I love what they got going on.
They've been making me hella dough, bro.
Hey, I ain't gonna force nothing, but if something come to my head for Steak X, I'm gonna hop on that. Definitely. I love them. I love that.
Yeah, Steak X is hella dope.
No, you want to know something? So I do have a staking song, and I was thinking about this shit. I have a staking track, but it's like it was called Proof of Stake, but I was talking about like all the coins on crypto because XRP originally wasn't a proof of stake coin. So I told myself I'm gonna take that song and like make it a make a Steak X version of that shit. So I'm lying. I'm thinking about it. Now that you brought it up, I'm gonna start meditating on it a little bit more.
It could be like it used to be proof of stake, and now it's proof of consensus, and we over here eating our steaks with X-Blade and on chains.
I think we're gonna get a mouse feature on that one. I don't know.
Yeah, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wait for some more coins to get on there so it could give me more content to get on. You know what I mean? So we can talk about. But I got the concept down packed. Like I got the beat for it and all of that. Like I know how I want to go about it. But I want some more coins to get on there so we could like really have fun with it and talk about the coins and shit.
Yep.
What
All right,
what tempo are you most comfortable with, Lemmy?
Which one?
What tempo are you most comfortable with?
Man, honestly, I could fuck with any tempo. Like but the slower the slower the tempo, I would say like around between 80 and 90. Between 80 and 90 is good, but I can get up to the 150s, man. Like if it's a good, like I'm gonna go to what OC was saying. If it's a good beat, it's a good beat. Period. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I
Just
don't
gotta write the
really,
beat.
yeah, yeah. If it's a good beat and it's hard, I'm doing anything that I can to get on that shit. I ain't gonna quit. Like so to take your question to another level, like me, I've been spoiled ever since I've been rapping. Like people would give me beats for free. And I'll be like, damn, these beats is free. Some of them will be good, some of them will be bad. But I challenge myself to even rap on the bad beats. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, damn, I got all of these beats and still try to make a hit out of it. So it didn't matter what the tempo was. I was just like, fuck it. It really didn't matter to me what the tempo was. But I do like my beats to be good beats and quality beats though. But if it's still bad, then I try to make something out of nothing when I'm in a beat drop. If that can answer your question.
No, yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
I always love making beats around 80 to 90 and 100, and then trap came out, and those are like usually 140, but you can split it in half and do a 75. But yeah, it's pretty dope.
Facts.
If I feel like it just depends on what you're trying to do. Like, if I'm trying to fucking smoke, like y'all hit it on the money with that last beat. Like, it was just the right tempo, just to fucking get high and kick back.
For sure. Shout out to Kamikaze. He made that beat. Kamikaze is he's a creative producer. He's different. He's original, and I can appreciate that about him. He ain't trying to. He don't give a damn what you think. He gonna make his type of beat first. and and one thing about me, I know that a lot of my songs that I release on the XRPL are trap beats, but I do consider myself an artist. I'm not a lyricist. I consider myself an artist, and I love all types of music. I can get. So when you guys hear me on these type of beats, and you like, oh damn, like Lemmy's getting better. Like I thrive. Like I love those type of beats too, but I just fuck with the trap more. But I can get on any type of beat. So it's gonna get interesting when we as we grow in the space, because I'm gonna get on a lot more type of beats, and y'all just gonna hear. You're gonna see the art. You're gonna see the artistry. You're gonna see how much I love music. I love music, like for real.
Yeah, a perfect
Yeah.
example. Perfect example of that is if you go listen to his catalog. By the Dip. By the Dip, I think he throws in like a British type of accent while he's rapping, or he's trying. So yeah, I mean, he's got slow beat, fast beat, upbeat, all that type of stuff. So yeah,
I
and I
heard you
just want
talking about Afrobeat earlier. Are you thinking about maybe making like a trap / Afrobeat?
I have a producer that I told him like, yo, let's try to do some trap Afro beats and shit like that. And he actually made me a beat. And I made a song to it. It's not a crypto song, but it's a song to it. Yes, to answer your question, yes, I'm interested in that, but I gotta find a producer that I can lock in with and can get me a sound going, because I don't think nobody's really done that shit. Like that's a great question, because ain't nobody really done like no Afro trap shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like you know what I'm talking about, because because ain't nobody did that shit yet. Like I want to be the first to get into that shit, but I gotta find a producer that I could lock in and get that sound going. Do you make beats, Crypto Survivor?
No, that wasn't Survivor. That was
sorry, Crypto Red Eye. Sorry, damn.
Yeah. I've been making beats for like since the Boz 202, the Dr. Boz DR 202, and the sampler. I had I had the fucking Boz BR8. Then I just went all computer, interface and all.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk to Kamikaze about the Afro trap, and then if you have time on your hands, maybe we can lock in on some Afro trap sounds. Me, I always wanted to make beats, but I just don't be having the time. I be just hella busy. I only got time to just rate the music.
I got a spot, a royalty spot online. You might have heard of them. They got dope ass loops and shit. Looperman.
Looperman, no, I haven't heard of them. Is those some of the loops that you use to make your beats?
Yeah, like they got it all categorized and everything for like you can find that UK drill, you can find Afrobeat, trap, whatever in key form. You could do like keywords. So yeah, it's pretty dope.
All right, for sure. But yeah, man, if you come across a sound that you consider Afro trap beat, man, let's link. Let's see show me what you cooking up, man. I'll be open to working with you, bro.
Oh yeah, I'll open up a little folder on the computer, see what I could do.
All right, no problem, man.
Yeah, Red Eye. Yeah, I was gonna say you in the music game. Why you ain't? Your music is welcome. Just let us know.
Red Eye had a dope track that he gave to us a few months ago. I remember that one with the artist from Ghana.
Yeah, he tagged us in it. Yeah,
that was Papa Wastic. Yeah. I just helped out on that beat at the studio, but yeah, that was Papa Wastic and 162.
Yeah, that was hot, man. So hey, bring your music through, man. Any other songs that you involved with, man. Don't be shy. Bring it to the platform, man. This platform is open for all artists, not just me and Kamikaze. It's not just something where we just praising us all day. We want to praise everybody that's doing their thing on this ledger. Cause once the floodgates open, people are gonna want to be heard, but we want to hear the people that want to be heard now too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. And especially with Kamikaze, and his Sonar Muse platform, right? Hold on one second. Yeah, his Sonar Muse platform. He wants artists to come bring their tracks so that he can help hopefully get you guys onto Sonar Muse if that's what you guys would want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like and help you get situated with a artist profile and whatnot, right? So that your music can be involved on the Sonar Muse streaming platform. So yeah, this isn't just all about Lemmy and Kamikaze's music, right? And with that being said, we got another exclusive track, right, from OC. He sent me in last night, and I forgot when is this gonna be released again, OC?
The first Monday of May. I forget the day. I think May 2nd, maybe May 3rd.
Okay, yeah. So we getting we getting another first exclusive, right? Again, not only from Kamikaze but from OC, and OC gave us the exclusive with I forgot how to say it. That track on, I think it was the second. Yeah, Se Mueve. I think it was the second cookout. He brought the track, right, and we got that. We got to listen to it before he dropped it on Monday. We played it Thursday, then he dropped it at midnight Monday morning, right? And yeah, we heard it here first. So again, we're getting an exclusive. You want to set this one up, or you want me to just roll right into it?
Yeah, it's just a little introduction for those of you who don't know me. I'm Arside, founder of OC Lost Art, independent music studio, recording studio, all things studio. My partner / artist is Faded. We're based out of Southern California. We mostly fuck with hip hop beats, but we're diversifying. We're hitting some Spanish tracks. This is the last song of YouTube exclusive tracks that we're releasing. These 3 were on Spanish, and then we got some more singles coming out soon. But yeah, roll that.
All right, here we go. Let's get her done.
Aquí estamos, baby. Dile Fade. Bellaca, bellaca, le gusta traca, traca. Llega a mi casa buscando machaca. Reggaetón, reggaetón, baby, tell me where you from. Dice Puerto Rico y que este es su son. Tiene su sazón y le gusta sin condón. Pide reggaetón, reggaetón, reggaetón. Conejo malo dijo calladita, pero como grita lo que hago yo le excita. Tengo lo que necesita. La nena está bellaca, me la traje pa' mi apa. Raguña mi espalda cuando ella me maltrata. Su nombre Victoria me dio su secreto. Piensas que son llaves lo que abre mi dedo. Así que vente pa' acá, no te quedes atrás. Con tu booty grande tengo la mente dañada. Tengo mucha hambre, te toco la suerte. Ahora abre las piernas que voy a comer. Y si tú quieres presión, yo tengo la acción. Y tengo la cura pa' tu condición. Ojos de color y la piel como miel. Aunque ella te buena, no puedo ser fiel. Ahora no te quites y olvida tu relación. Estás con un maestro de la afección. Reggaetón, reggaetón, baby, tell me where you from. Dice Medellín y que este es su son. Bellaca, bellaca, le gusta traca, traca. Llega a mi casa buscando machaca. No sé qué he escuchado, te hablo muy plano. La noche conmigo es como un regalo. Reggaetón, reggaetón, baby, tell me where you from. Dice from LA y que esta es su son. Bellaca, bellaca, le gusta traca, traca. Llega a mi casa buscando machaca. Llega a mi casa buscando machaca. Reggaetón, reggaetón, baby, tell me where you from. Dice de Madrid y que esa es su son. Bellaca, bellaca, le gusta traca, traca. Llega a mi casa buscando machaca. La baby con falda y yo con mahón. Le muerdo la nalga, me suelta el botón. La baby anda apretada, está fallando falda y mahones. Enseñando todas las nalgas y cantando las canciones. Hey, oh, ahora que el ambiente está on fire, pendiente que haga foul y contárselo a los umpires. Tiene el traje pegadito, cintura bien chiquitita. Las tetas y las nalgas las tiene paraditas. Me dijeron por ahí que esa chamaca una diabla que te mira y te sonríe. La noche está larga. Seguimos rumbeando para amanecer. Juntitos los dos, quitarnos la sed. En la habitación lo vamos a hacer. Cuando terminemos será mi mujer. Bellaca, bellaca, le gusta traca, traca. Llega a mi casa buscando machaca. Reggaetón, reggaetón, baby, tell me where you from. Dice Puerto Rico y que esta es su son. Bellaca, bellaca, le gusta traca, traca. Llega a mi casa buscando machaca. Reggaetón, 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 where you from. Dice from LA y que esta es su son.
Hey, that reggaeton vibe, you feel me? That was dope, OC. Yeah, I'm feeling that.
Yeah, that shit was hot. That shit was hot, bro.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
OC always wanted to get me turned up.
I know I'm over here moving my feet like it's the frequency, like the shit that X-Rated was talking about, like the beat, the vibe, it just make you want to move. It's an undeniable bounce. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's definitely a vibe. That's for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I've just been dancing around the bedroom to that. Not gonna lie.
You catch me strolling into the club on that shit, fucking about to get turned up. I'm telling you.
That is definitely
yeah. If my wife was home, she would have liked that. My wife be liking that Spanish shit.
Yeah.
Cool, guys. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you, guys.
Oh yeah, for sure. Thank you for sharing it with us, bro. You feel me? So yeah, Red Eye. If you got something to bring to the Wake and Bake vibes next week, just let me know. You can go ahead and send it to me like OC did, right? And I know you're at work, right? Farming and stuff. So if you send it to me, I'll be able to play it on my end while you still at work, and you could be vibing to your own shit. You feel me?
Oh yeah, for sure. Heck yeah. Will you want me to send some stuff I've like some instrumentals or some shit I've worked with
Whatever you want
other
to share
people?
with us. Yeah, whatever you want to share with us. It's up to you, man. We hear you the artist, and whatever you want us to peep game on, you send it and I'll play it.
All right, I'll send you a care package.
All right, for sure. Um Hold on one second. I'm trying to handle some business or all his streaming platforms.
The Jumbotron's not working, by the way. You lied to me, too cold.
It is working. I got hella shit up there. I see your thing up there tonight at 7 p.m. You don't see it?
Nah, it's working. Your thing's the
don't.
first thing, OC.
I don't
Your
see it.
thing, yeah.
I don't see any of that.
Yeah, yours is the
shit.
first thing, OC. She got like I think she filled up the jumbotron.
Yeah, I filled it up with all the giveaway collabs that Too Cold Coin is doing. In case you guys haven't seen all the collabs that Too Cold Coin is doing, that's not even all of them, but most of them have done a promo from their side as well. So I got all of that on top of the jumbotron and the official promo vid that I dropped on Sunday, right for Too Cold Coin, because tomorrow we gonna make it riggedy rain. You feel me? 15 collab giveaway 15 XRPL collab with projects with Too Cold Coin to make it rain and be given away. So the last two Fish Fry Friday giveaways that I did do, I asked when would be a good time to do it so that people can participate. We could try and get more people in here to make it rain. And because this is such a big one, I know that this is going to be a while. So I'm going to start it at 6 p.m. Eastern time, right? Which is 3 p.m. my time, because it's going to take a while. I got 15 projects plus every project that is collabing with me. Too Cold Coin is also giving away to 3 winners 100 Too Cold Coin to every winner. And how it's going to go is there are some projects, right, who are doing like 2 winners, or there's some projects that are doing 4, 5, even 10 winners. So for every project that Too Cold Coin is collabing with, Too Cold Coin is gonna match with 3 winners, right? Regardless of if there's 2 or if there's 10. So if there's only 2 winners on this project's certain projects giveaway, Too Cold Coin will move to the next project, right? And do 4 giveaways for the next project, right? So to keep it still, that Too Cold Coin gives away to 45 winners, right? Because the promise was 3 winners for each matching 15 projects. So 3 times 15 is 45. So Too Cold Coin is going to be given away to 45 winners regardless. And if it's 10, a project that has 10 winners for their giveaway, it will be going to the first 3 winners, right? Or maybe I should move the ones that have 2 winners to the project and add it to the like 10 project winners. Okay, I'll reevaluate that and make it more clear actually tomorrow when we get taken off. But yeah, we're gonna make it rain on the XRPL tomorrow. A lot of projects collabing. So all that information is up top. If you guys haven't, share it, retweet it, let the people know. We gonna make it riggedy rain. You feel me? On the XRPL tomorrow at 6 p.m. I will be putting out a tweet later on today for it. And with the link to the call, because I cannot make links ahead of time. Like I have to do one scheduled link at a time. So today's call was on a scheduled link, so I have to wait until this call is over in order to make the giveaway link. And with that being said as well, so that you guys do know what is going on with the 2 Code XRPL Cookout Presents. This is what we got going on as far as scheduling goes. We have Thursdays at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, right? 2 Code XRPL Cookout Presents Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. The Wake and Bake Vibes with XLemi and Kamikaze, which is what we're in today. We got Friday, Fish Fry Friday, give, and those will happen every Friday whenever I can get 3 to 5 projects that want to hire me to do their giveaways in this type of manner, right? So those are not a constant every Friday thing, and the times will vary on that, right? Because I got to wait till I get some projects that want to hire me to do it this way. And then for certain as well, we now have 2 Code XRPL Cookout presents the XRPL pool party at 11 p.m. Eastern time with Triple X rated right there. You see him with the blue bandana. You feel me? Throwing up his peace sign, and Gorilla Jakes, right? That's where we'll be talking crypto and poolside talk, bathing suits and blockchain. You feel me? That's the topic. You know how if you're familiar with X-Rated and Gorilla Jakes, you know the conversation can get silly. It can get retarded at times, but they are still very knowledgeable in the crypto and can hold some intelligent crypto conversations and educate at the same time, right? And this is what it's all about. And on Sundays, for sure, you know, we got the 2 Code XRPL Cookout for show. And that's how we do things. Yeah. So times vary on that. And those promo videos will be coming out as throughout the day, probably today. Today the promo for the Fish Fry Friday will be coming out, and Friday the promo for the cookout will be coming out. The cookout and the pool party will be coming out. So that's what we got going. I think Lemmy and Kamikaze got rugged. The room has died down, and I think we're good to go, right? I think we're good to go. Should we roll out with a song? Y'all want to hear the song again? The exclusive track from Lemmy and Kamikaze again. Near necropsy, that word necropsy. I can't even say it, but I'll run this track one more time, and then we're gonna head on out of here and call it a day for the Wake and Bake Vibes. So this is the exclusive track, necropsy. I think that's how you say it. That was played earlier by Kamikaze and Lemmy. This is the vibe. This is the exclusive track of the week for the Wake and Bake Vibes. So hope you enjoy.
That boy is fire.
They practicing necromancy. Oh, so you think you fancy by passing the little kids candy? A stimulus check to distract me. Whoa, it won't come in handy. I'm running it back like an athlete. Gone to November like Saggy. They checkerboard up like a taxi. I think I'ma start eating Zaxby's. Big fish, I don't eat Krabby Patties. Ethereum gas trying to tax me. Mainstream news a Bitcoin maxi. Whoa, I won't let them cap me. 6 cents, he's foreseeing dead people. evil. Black magic, they practicing evil. Signs and symbols is making you see through. Transparent like a good use case. H-bar environmentally got good ways. Sizzler, praise job, giving thanks and praise. Consciousness higher now. What's the God in me? Mary, ballin' like I'm Ted. Rose Air, Jason, scared representation. Friday the 13th on Ice Cube buffets on you. Ain't talking crypto, I can't be what they on. Still rapping about lean, must be sniffing on napalm. Mines is locked up, niggas thinking they Akon. He on that XLemi building his city. In the name of crypto, why you thinking like pretty? Niggas still selling they soul for fiat. Blood sacrifices, I'm seeing a lot. Can't even tribute, cause it was a ritual. Necromancy, dog, evilly spiritual. Practicing necromancy. Oh, so you think you fancy by passing the little kids candy. A stimulus check to distract me. Whoa, it won't come in handy. I'm running it back like an athlete. I'm gone to November like Saggy. They checkerboard up like a tag.
Yeah, fresh to death like my verses bring back light. You're in the dark and I stay in the light. Luminous flow, my aura's extra bright. Trying to buy my soul, no, all you can do is try, but I'll never fold. You think you're ill like COVID, but homie, you are just a common cold. If you ain't got it, then you ain't got it, bro. Watching the cup out falling like dominoes. Damn, nobody's greater than me. Got good energy and good energy. Making money on crypto, that's my prophecy. Unrealized gains, that ain't no prophecy. How words could be spells. Life's an illusion and no one can tell. Wishing you well by your wishing well. The world is controlled by the 1% and they be using spells. And you can't see it because see you seeing is believing. Laughing at us while they see kids bleeding. Adrenochrome, these people be feeding. Cause this is real life, now you ain't dreaming. Damn, does life really have a meaning? People are drowning because of things they are streaming. Life is so cold, life is anemic. We need some healing.
Necromancy. Oh, so you think you fancy by passing the little kids candy. A stimulus check to distract me. Whoa, it won't come in handy. I'm running it back like an athlete. I'm gone to November like Saggy. They checkerboard up like a taxi.
Yeah, there we go with the necromancy. There, I said it because I heard it. I was able to say it right. Go ahead, Red Eye. You wanted to speak real quick? Oh, that was a accidente. All right. Well, with that being said, we are gonna get up out of here. We had a good wake and bake vibes. Thank y'all for stopping through, joining the conversation, adding to the conversation, and vibing with us. Doing what we does, how we do what we do, when we do what we does, how we do what we do. Shout out to the bros, Lemmy and Kamikaze for the dope music as well, per usual. Again, you'll hear an exclusive track every week here first by Lemmy and Kamikaze. And you will never know because we also have been getting exclusive tracks from the likes of OC as well. Thank you, bro, for being here as well, joining the conversation and blessing us with that exclusive track as well. Shout out to all of you, Mouse, Red Eye, Hale, Survivor, Gabe. I see you. You popped in late, JN, and for all the people that were here earlier and had to go. We understand that everybody can't stay all the way through, which is all good. We appreciate you guys hanging with us while you do, when you do, while you're at work, or or just doing things around the house. So, with that being said, Wake and Bake Vibes number 4 is done. We up out of here. The 2 Code XRPL Cookout presents. You already know the vibes. We got 4 shows under us that will be continuing to roll out throughout the week. So, spread the word. Let everybody know. We out here. All right, you guys. Be safe and all of that jazz. Go ahead, Red Eye. I see you unmuted your mic.
Oh, shit. I'm right here working. My bad.
Can
you hear me?
Good. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. All right. Well, that's dope. I love the show. Heck yeah.
All right, for sure. Y'all know what it is. Same vibes, same time next Thursday for these Wake and Bake vibes. But Be sure to catch us tomorrow. We're going to make it rain. Fish Fry Friday giveaway is going up on a Friday. All right, y'all. Be safe. Much love to y'all. See you in these crypto streets and be very, very safe in them crypto streets. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all out on the Twitter streets. We out.